doing? How's that camera position? Not too bad. Could be better. Could be worse. Hey, Tuck. Aren't you in Florida? What are you doing? Oh my god, you leave Monday morning. Why did I think you leave Sunday morning this entire time? I mean, cool. That's... alright. Sweet. I'm glad to have you. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Steedy boy. Oh, and thank you for, redeeming a treat. Let me grab this big boy for Steedy boy. Get the big treat. You want it? You want it? You gotta say thank you. Say thank you, Uncle Dinosaur. Thank you. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's the happiest pup. Oh! I don't know, but I wish I could have. Any extra time at Disney is worth it, but I'm happy to be here too, of course. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would have been way happier to move to go today if I was you. You didn't work today, did you? Why didn't you go today out of sheer curiosity? Oh, I was just seeing what that was, and I didn't even know what it was when I clicked on it, but he deserves it anyways. Yeah, yes, he does. It doesn't give you like a verification, like, are you sure you want to do this kind of thing? I've never used them, so I don't know how it even looks. Hey, Knight, how's it going? Party in here tonight? Yeah, starting off a little light, but yeah, we'll get there eventually. Usually picks up within like a half an hour or so. How you doing today? Good. Have you or Connor started streaming yet? As you walk down the dock, your approach is noted by a cadre of heavily armored Almoa. Their leader briskly leads them to intercept you. The harbor master looms over you, not deigning to stoop or lower her gaze to your level.
You're far from home, farmer. How did you make it all this way in your little boat?
The Almoa cranes her thick neck to look along the hull of your ship. Her expression conveys equal portions incredulity and pity.
Why do we gotta be farmers just because we're from Deerwood?
But the VODs are saved. You'd be able to catch up anytime. That's true, and he knows that I put them on YouTube as well. He wants to... I've been considering it. You should, absolutely.
Are you a farmer?
I think he'd be good too, honestly. I mean, he'd relate to all the kids on here.
Yeah, but you can't just assume. We got rabble-rousers too.
As her attention returns to you, the Almoa's mood becomes more
formal.
formal.
I'm the harbor master, Kauha. I must ask your reason for docking in Neketaka.
I don't know what that is. Did I learn that language at one point? So many bales. I'm carrying the finest hay in all the Deerwood. Bales of it. Just so many bales.
I've seen enough laden ships to know how one sits in the water. Your ship cannot be carrying more than your crew and provisions.
I don't think you do. I mean, I've been doing it on Xbox only, and I mean, I just hit affiliate, so I think you can start with Xbox anyways. I mean, I'm definitely trying to upgrade my RAM so I can use more features on the PC, but I don't think it's necessary.
Tell me the real reason you're here, or we'll put you back on your ship and tug you out of the harbor. I don't think your ship could even sail beyond the reef in its current condition.
The women and men behind the harbor master nod in agreement and look to you for an explanation. Deep within you, you feel an uncomfortable roiling. You can't be certain if the sensation is physical or spiritual, but it immediately induces nausea and fills your ears with the sound of blood rushing through your head. Cutting through the din, you hear a familiar woman's voice speak. Each word comes slowly, falling with what sounds like the chiming of a small bell.
Show them. Show them what you are.
I don't want to kill all these people. I'm a watcher and the herald of Berth. The whole Deadfire is in danger, and you need to let me pass.
I've heard enough. There's no room for you in Neketaka Harbor. Get back on your ship and head back to open sea.
The harbor master gestures toward your boat. The women and men behind her nod and murmur in agreement. The nausea continues to build inside you, blood pounding against your skull. Again, the woman's voice. Again, the chimes.
I will help you.
Oh, God.
What's the matter with you? What are you doing? If you're trying to scare us with some cipher mischief, save the purple flames for the tribes of the Outer Islands.
The roar in your head begins to abate. The ringing of the chime becomes clearer, rhythmic. 2 successive peals followed by a brief respite. You realize the chime is ringing in tandem with your heartbeat. You open your eyes. The harbor master is gesturing wildly, presumably to get your attention, and yelling in your face. But you hear no words, only the ringing of the chime as your heart rate slows, and slows, and slows, and
Now.
slows. Oh, God.
What? What is this?
Run for it!
What have you done, Berth? It is going well. How are you tonight,
So
Dark?
much for discretion.
Yeah, tell me about it. And welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining, as always. Appreciate you. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Jeez, it's a lot. So that's 7, 11, 13 from the party. Good God. Alright, so now I have 10 of that. I don't really need to worry about it too much. Still need insight, though. Insight and streetwise couldn't hurt either. Did you just become Aragorn? That's pretty much exactly what I did. Hey, okay, how you doing tonight? Or this morning for you? Pretty good today, just being cozy right now. Nice, nice. I could use a tea. That's what I really want. I did just make myself a coffee, but haven't gotten around to actually using it, drinking it. I mean, this sounds cool now that I'm reading all of these ones. No, I'm just going to take Finishing Blow. That's been really helpful with, Glad I caught the stream this time. Yeah, me too. I'm glad you're here. Wait, give me a sec. I'm busy. What are you going on about, Dre? Yeah, Tuck, I am sad that you missed the Fallout stream. That one was a lot of fun. But I'm sure that you will be. I hope that you'll be around for the next one. Let's just keep bumping his athletics and survival. Okay, I got that. Oh, can I get both of these? No, didn't think so. That one was okay. You're going crazy over there, Steely boy. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, I'll do that. Keep him alive a little bit longer. That's all. I've wanted to watch you play for like ever now. Blame it on Willies for making me work yesterday. You actually suggested Fallout 3. If I had known that you wanted to do Fallout 4, I would have done that a lot sooner. It's a good video. It I was able to bring in a mod that turns the dog into Steelyx. And he lost his mind about it. Hold up just a sec. I can get full attention. Okay. Oh, come on whenever you're ready. Rice wine. Cannon shot. Oh, good. I didn't really have a lot of that when I fought the other dude. That ship last time. I should zoom out so I can see a little bit. I did see the clip of the guy trying to leave, but got caught in the broken car. Yeah, that one was pretty good. There's one of Steelyx, yeah, absolutely losing his mind on the dog. He actually jumped into the TV, which was not pleasant. And I was able to put together a channel trailer, which I'm so proud of, but it's 2 minutes long, so I have to cut it down to a minute. I didn't realize there was a cap on him. Very unfortunate. I'll probably, hopefully, be able to leave almost everything that's currently in it, just like take out little gaps here and there. I was worried about the channel trailer. I mean, it's nothing professional or anything, but it's, you know, it'll get us by for now. It's something. And then, oh, everyone, if you haven't yet, congratulate Dark. He's accepted the role of moderator for the stream.
Need a
At
fresh
least
jacket
until
or
he gets
pants?
bored.
Something more delicate? If you have a frame, I can fit cloth to it without fuss.
The tailor eyeballs your shoulder width, doing some mental calculation.
Take your time.
See what you got, bud.
I'll give you space to browse.
What is this? Grant Steeled in Darkness. Steely boy, you're having so much fun right now. You're so excited. Yeah, you're starting to love it when I stream. Hi. I know. I know. I'm not allowed to give you attention yet. Well, I'm allowed to. But Barden, an Orlan warrior from the Fisher Crane tribe, served Ir-Glanfath with a distinction during the War of the Black Trees. He was infamous among the encroaching soldiers of the Deerwood for his rapid, daring raids into the hearts of their outposts, primarily under the cover of darkness. Bodwin's cloak, much like its former owner, is a practical thing. Dirt, moss, and blood have made the simple homespun garment into a mottled mosaic that seems to disappear amongst the rocks and trees. The frayed hem is silent, even when drawn over stone and dry leaves. With the Glanfathan defeat in the end of the war, Bardwin and his most loyal followers made their way to the Deadfire, where they plundered merchant ships for many years. This cloak is all that remains of the fabled leader. Interesting. Oh, the whole reason I pulled that up was to check what this was. During nighttime, this aura grants all nearby allies a bonus to their stealth and resolve. Excluding the wearer? Huh. I mean, I'm not going to spend 1,000 copper for it. Anything else that you got that's interesting? Cloak of Deflection. Always helpful. I will buy that. I know, Steely. I see you. You're so happy. I know. Alright, just drop by to say hi and give some support. Still waiting on a night to play again. Let me know. Yeah. Well, now that I've reached affiliate, I'll, anytime that you're free. Join the Discord to check out my schedule. See you soon, Nate. Alright. Don't need any of this, I don't believe. That'll hold on to. Alright, and I made money. Sweet. Food. Oh, and a belly rub. Alright, man. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dre. Appreciate you, man. And so does Steely. Huh? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Oh, he's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good Steely man. Look how happy he is. Oh, look at this big old face. Big smiley face. Handsome pup. The most handsome pup. Yeah, he is. You don't want to give me your belly right now, do you? He's like, no, I just want to play. I'd really rather just play with my little squeak toy here. My bark buster. That's okay. I'll get this. I'll get this. I'll get him. I'll get him. Handsome. My goodest pup. There we go. Yeah. And you just sneezed on me. Thanks. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Yeah. What a happy pup. What a happy boy. Alright, you can go squeak somewhere else. He has to bring like the loudest toy ever. Here, there you go. Another belly rub? Is that what I'm seeing right now? Not done. Steely doesn't mind. Hope no one else minds all the squeaking, though. Hi, handsome man. Hi, handsome man. Yeah. If you had a quieter toy, I would play tug of war with you. You want to go get your bone? 'Cause I don't want all the squeaking in my face. He just squeaks more. Yeah, I know, thank you. Get the crinkliest, loudest toy. Appreciate you. Ah. Go get a bone, Steely boy. Go get a bone. Go get a bone. Yeah. You wouldn't believe the amount of hair that came off of my sheets when I washed them the other day. After that stream. Yeah, oh, what do you see? Oh, it's the cat. That's what's freaking you out. Huh, yeah. You're seeing the cat and losing your mind. Is that another one? Oh my god, Dre. You're killing me, man. Easy, buddy. Easy. Yeah. Alright, if we're gonna be doing this, I need a quieter toy. I need to find a bone. I see one over there on the ground. But I know you're not gonna go get it. I know you're not. I know it. Give me that belly. You can see the hair coming off of him. And I brushed him the other day too. It's just really, really, really warmed up the past couple of days. Yeah, it has. Huh. Yeah, okay, we're not going to attack the cat. That's not going to happen. Hold on. Alright, trade you that. You can have that. Another treat? Okay. Dre likes you. He really likes my Steely man. Ching. Alright, we're good. Don't jinx it. Steelyx's favorite is here. Yeah. Absolutely.
Care for a fish
does
or two,
love you.
stranger? Today's catch. Ripped straight from the hands of the salty winch.
The fishmonger lets out an accomplished sigh. Now that we're caught
You'll
up,
find
I should
no
probably
fresher.
save.
Have a look.
And he literally just sells fish. Let's save that game. Boom. Okay.
Welcome! Venturing out past the city. You'll want supplies, crab traps or the like for larger game, I warrant.
The merchant sizes you up and nods. Let's see what you have.
Of course. Take your time.
You got a dagger. And that's really it. Ooh, no. These are fun. I like these. I like these a lot. I can't imagine that'll be good. But, yeah. I like those a lot. Let's give that to... I think you. Man. Nah, let's give it to you. You're not very good yet. Who has it, though? A deer. There you go. So how is everyone else doing tonight? Anything new I should be aware of? Check out this map. Shipwright. Oh god, this is a huge area. This is going to take me a while. And this is just one section of the city. Dear god. Okay. Let's hope I don't miss anything.
Medora must think I work for free.
I can't see my screen. Can anyone else see my screen? Is that like working for everyone?
with you in just a... Almost had it. Damn your eyes.
The sun-scarred dwarf gingerly picks at a splinter in his thumb, muttering.
Hazard of the work, really.
He gives up with a frustrated grunt,
Came in on
shaking
the
his
sloop?
hand.
I can hammer your ship together if you're apt to pay me for it.
I can see it. Good. Alright, well, I'm glad it's working for y'all. Came in on the sloop. I can hammer together, ship together if you're apt to pay me for it. Zamar bares his teeth and grinds them hard enough to sound over the noise of the dock. Having trouble with a client?
Aye. Captain Redora hasn't paid me for her commissioned firepower.
Zamar pulls at the end of his beard
While
and winces.
I'm up to my nose in debt, the wild mare gobbles up her coin. And now, pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal.
You can see it too? Good. Okay. I don't know why it's paused for me. It's very bizarre. And now pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal. Zamar winces and tugs harder on his beard in self-administered
If I
punishment.
don't get Redora's payment, I might as well start carving my swallow net.
If it gives me a discount on your labor. Why haven't you settled your differences already?
Because I've got a backlog of work through the next turning of the wheel. And I'm old, damn it. These hips won't carry me to the mare and back without a fight.
In other words, we need to go to the wild mare. Well, that's just fine and dandy.
Mare's a right popular place. There are worse favors I could ask.
Well, if it gets me a discount on your labor, I could hunt down Redora.
You do that? A fair price goes without saying, Cully.
Zamar untangles his hand from his beard to link his thumb and forefinger with a
It all
wink.
comes down to blasted pans and pyres in the end, doesn't it?
Zamar spits towards the dock pilings and glances back at the work still to be done.
Ugh.
Let me see your goods in the
take a
meantime.
look.
He steps aside to show you the contents of his crates. So did I not have... Ooh, I can buy new oh, Jesus, that's expensive. What the f... Holy hell. Some new cannons and sails. I'm going to hold off and wait till he gives me that discount, but geez. Very cool. Wait. Yep. Okay, so that goes there. Ugh. Grab that. Nice. Yeah, all of them. Wait, did that repair my ship automatically? It did. Huh. That's funny. Interesting. What the heck is that? Hold up. Oh, that's that, the Zarif. That's hilarious. She's a frickin' cook. And a deckhand. Heck, she's a better deckhand than this guy. Why not? That's so funny. Okay. Good, but it'll be better tomorrow. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm so jealous. I haven't been away in far too long. Holy crap, Pelagina.
Watcha. Tiverus. Is it really you?
My weekend was good, thanks for asking. It was pretty low key. I mean, the stream yesterday was a lot of fun, and then what did I do last night? Danielle came over. We watched Lucky Number 11, which was awesome. I haven't seen that movie in years. And then what did I do today? D&D. Play D&D today for the first time in like 3 weeks, so that was nice.
Hey, I know those feathers. Pelagina.
It's been ages. But what's happened to your armor?
You two know each other? I mean, I wouldn't be jealous if you did.
Oh, come on, Shodi. Shodi's eyes flick back and forth between you and Pelagina, apparently. She bites at her bottom lip, but says no more.
Cap. Oh, I weren't aware you favoured feathers.
Pelagina's mouth hangs open in shock. Though her hair and feathers have the same immaculate grooming as when you last saw her, her breastplate's 5 suns have been carefully scratched off. She looks down at the armor and back up to you with a pained
I'm sure that
glance.
even at Cadnua, you must have heard what happened when I returned to the Republics.
Weekend was mostly did nothing, lol, but today I woke up with a headache. It went away after taking some ibuprofen and now coming back and took 2 more. Damn, man, sorry to hear that. I actually woke up with a headache too. It's a weird coincidence. And Dre redeemed more belly rubs. Yeah, Drew's all over me. What a happy boy. Alright, how was D&D? D&D was fun. Yeah, it was actually really fun. My team made it to level 6 today after negotiating with the Dryad. Look at this big mouth. Look at it. Look at this big face. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many rubs. So many rubs. The belly rubs. Oh, nasty. Drooling all over me. Headache's manageable. I think I'll make more coffee. Yeah, coffee. I actually just made myself some, and I haven't even been drinking. Good boy, Steely boy. Good boy. Yeah, happiness. I have buckwheat tea. What is buckwheat tea? I'm sure that even at Kaidnua, you must have heard what happened when I returned to the Republics. I did, and I'm sorry things didn't work out for you. She glances away and gives an appreciative nod. You can see the muscles in her jaw clenching as the seconds pass.
Survived. That is the most important thing. And here the company's business seems to be getting on fine without my interference.
Actually, I could use your help, Pelagina. I'm hunting down Aethys. Her eyebrows arch, the membranes of her eyes sliding out and back as the weight of your words hits her.
I suppose I should not be surprised, considering all we went through. But no, I will not be coming with you, Watcher. I would be lucky if I wound up dead.
Come on, things didn't turn out all that bad.
Corres, Watcher.
Corres. What is that? A Valiant farewell, literally a contraction of go with the gods. Huh, so she's just saying goodbye. A mixture of sadness and anger flashes across her face. It is quickly replaced by her familiar calm expression. She nods once, then turns to go.
Do take care of yourself, Pelagina.
Oh, she's always so dramatic. This is what happened last time, too. It took, like, running into her 6 or 7 times before she finally joined the team. And with that being said, I should probably... Yeah, I'll go up and do all these things first. Why not? Supposed to help with heart disease and diabetes. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll have to give it a shot sometime. I'm actually running low on my supply of tea right now. Is it a deal? Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely fair. I don't have no problem giving him some belly rubs all the time. He's a good boy, isn't he? Yeah. As long as I'm able to walk around and stuff. If he was over here, it'd be easier. What do we got? I can't lockpick that. True Stories from the Living Lands. I believe I've read this. I have.
We're full up, I'm afraid. If you're looking for lodging, you'll have to hope there's room at the tavern.
This family scribe offers you a pleasant smile, but seems preoccupied by other matters. You actually rent rooms?
We do indeed. Forgive me if I mistook you for a tenant. There are quarters set aside upstairs. Passers-by with a bit of extra coin will find a welcome cot and a meal. This is a temporary measure, of course.
She clears her throat and glances away. Why rent rooms at all, much less for short-term stays?
It's not my place to share the dealings of the Valera family, but this is all rather public.
She frowns and glances around the house self-consciously.
Suffice it to say that a family in want of coin might find alternate means of securing their finances. In the case of this estate, that means renting the occasional room. No shame in making a practical sacrifice, but I've said enough. Speak with Otello if you have business with the Valera household.
She beckons you on in an anxious, urgent manner. So who's in charge here?
You'll find Otello Valera upstairs in his study.
How's
Well,
business?
as they say, business can always be better, yes? I'm sure I needn't bore you with the details.
The scribe bites her lower lip and diverts her gaze. Alright, I'll take the hint. Goodness. It's delicious if you like it. Nutty wheat taste. My fave way to drink it is a slice of ginger and Splenda. Ginger and tea is always really good, and I do like nutty foods, so I will definitely give it a shot. I need something to refill. Oops. My stock. I think I'm down to English breakfast right now. I may have some lemon ginger left over, hidden away somewhere. A recent history of Queen's Berth, the arrival of the Valians. Excerpted from a letter by Winge Waraki, a Huana historian, from a collection of her personal writings. The Valians' arrival in Neketaka was not unexpected. Our fisherfolk had watched them lurk near the edges of our territory for months, their ships like the keen eyes of a jeweler, inspecting us, already counting the coin they'd make on a prize so fine as the Deadfire. They were not the first to watch us so. Doubtless they will not be the last. We were not certain what it was they wanted at first, aside from whatever it was we had. When Onakaza sent an envoy of Mataru to speak with them, they made noise about desiring trade and cultural exchange. What exactly it was they intended to trade, or what manner of cultural exchange they thought might entice us, wasn't entirely clear. We were not naive. We knew their arrival spelled change for the Deadfire as surely as we know that rain falls in the monsoon season. The trouble came in how we would manage the Valian's influence, how we would contain it. Better they think us partners than easy marks. The thinking at the palace went at the time. We could not risk war with them, as fractured a people as we are, and have any hope of winning it, no matter the power of our water shapers. As the leader of the Kahanga, Onakaza decided for us. She allowed the Valians to set down roots in Queen's Berth and began limited mining operations in the archipelago. She suggested this might ease trade and tensions between our people and theirs, but in truth I believe she only wanted to keep an eye on them. I sympathize with her point of view, but I cannot endorse it, because Onakaza forgot the truth of roots, that they are the silent grasping hands of trees, and that a tree once established cannot be moved without destroying the ground around it. But it was done. The Valians quickly made themselves at home in the ensuing conflict over who had rights to which islands, which Audra veins, which trading routes, only served to fracture the Huana further. Then the Rawatayans arrived. By that point it was too late. The colonials were in the Deadfire to stay. Now Huana refugees flood into Neketaka from across the archipelago, complaining of lost land and dwindling resources, and the trading companies fight a quiet war against each other with our doorsteps as the front. The Gadi guide us in this trying time. Kill her. Oh, I love also the Korean orange tea in a jar. It's like a jelly. It's like a jelly? How do you make, how do you get, what? I'm confused. Very, very, very confused. How do you get tea from jelly? Half the Bardado guards are on the take, making money hand over fist there. Oh, you aren't renting a bunk here, are you? No, I'm not. Does this guy have a dog? Is that a wolf? To find Master Otello upstairs. I'm not looking for Master Otello. Well, maybe I am. I don't know who I'm looking for. I'm just kind of hanging out. So what did I just find? Ah. Excerpts from the Sermon of Struggle. Oh boy, lots of reading tonight. Good, 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 good. Alrighty. Choice is a luxury we earn through peace. Struggle is our fundamental nature. Even when our war banners sit idle, mankind foments strife. Friends argue with fists, lovers kindle jealousies, merchants compete with lies. Wherever mankind goes, struggle follows. Magrin is a goddess of war and fire, not bloodshed and conquest, though many in Rhaedceris would tell it differently. How bitter they must be that Magrin's priests were able to destroy a god made manifest. How bitter indeed. We who worship Magrin are not addled barbarians or cloistered mystics. We are soldiers, armorers, watchmen and bodyguards, artisans of conflict and protectors of our families and flags. We do not salivate for battle. We view war as unwelcome, but struggle is our fundamental nature. We do not pray for strife. We pray for the wisdom to resolve it quickly. We do not wish for war, but when it inevitably must be fought, we find divine ecstasy in discipline, efficiency, and excellence. Magrin, guide us to the battle that is just and fair. Let us be your fire that burns away the profane, leaving only the righteous. If struggle is our fundamental nature, let victory be our inevitable state of grace. You'll post a pic in the Discord? Thank you. I'm so curious. Huh. A couple scrolls. I cannot.
Real quiet now.
Done.
What a random level up. The ticking of the clock fills the dining room in quieter moments. Sweet. Nope. Don't attack anything. Alright. Arcana. Metaphysics. What do you got? Have I already read through? Yeah, I have. Were any of them good? I don't think many were. Actually, that is really good. Expose vulnerabilities. That way I can have everyone else do more damage. Keep going on alchemy and religion. Yours weren't very good, if I remember. Smart inspiration. Aware inspiration. I might do that. Nagging doubt in the face of unbreakable faith consumes enemies in the area of effect, lowering their melee accuracy and downgrading their crits to hits. That, I think, sounded really good, but it was like a 15% chance. Yeah, 15% of crits converted to hits, so not all that worth it, honestly. That could be good if I come across a boss. Take the Divine Mark. Alright, nothing here. Yeah, didn't think so. Okay, let's move this way. I am curious if you can actually get over here. Nope.
A light's foot and an heavy book.
Come on, everyone. Go up the stairs. There we go. I need to just drink my coffee more. That's all I gotta do. Though they vary wildly in style, you note a nautical bent to most of the paintings. These pots appear to have been made locally. All these folks have wolves. Oh, they must be hunters. Yep, ship hunter. That makes sense. Can I go in? They're gonna attack me? Like what happened at the other place?
Ah, a new face in the Valera holds.
Atello Valera's face is lined and weary, but his coat is tidily buttoned, his posture faultless. Davos, at your
Courtly
service.
manners are welcome here.
He inclines his
My time
head.
is not inexhaustible, but I am willing to spare it.
He opens his palms and invites
What
you
can
to
I do
continue.
for you?
What does your family do for the Valiant Trading
Valera
Company?
ships escort goods and merchants from island to island across Deadfire. The Principe dogs show us their stern whenever they spot Valera colors on the horizon.
Leave it to a swabby from the Republics to think a pirate showing them their rear be a compliment.
Just like how he chuckles at his own joke.
What brings you?
Oops. Nothing. I already talked to you. I want to talk to you.
A new face to the Valera halls. And aren't we all so excited to see you?
Martino Valera grins from ear to
I always
ear.
make time for chatter. Say what you will.
What do you bring to the Valera household?
Is drama an acceptable answer?
I feel like, no, it's not. If someone just thought their job was to bring drama into my household, I'd be pretty pissed.
I
His
make
grin
sure
widens.
the wine cellar is stocked, and that sons and daughters alike know how to carry a blade.
Well, see you later, I guess. Alright, that's all stealing. Atello Valera has carefully etched his signature into the glass housing this model. Alright. You're just the guard? Who are you? Another guard. Half the Bernardo guards are on the take, making money hand over fist over there. Oh. Are you saying that that's where you'd rather be? Close that there door.
I'll get it open.
You sure will.
Got it.
Potion of Spirit Shield, Jade, and a Golden Globe. Such a random level up. Flail and a greatsword. This vanity seems seldom used apart from the white wash basin. A fine layer of dust has settled on the surrounding tins and jars. You can take that, and that'll go there. Okay.
Something I can do.
You leveled up. I'll be right back. Don't go playing Fallout while I'm gone. Oh, you cracked me up, man. I guess we'll give you a bluff point, because that'll help out. Yeah, oh, yep, gotta give you one of these too. How about Arcana? Barbaric Blow. He does get attacked a lot, so I feel like it might be beneficial to give him thick-skinned. Although, the second Pelagina joins my team, I'm dropping him.
A light's foot, son.
Bronze Han. Potion of Merciless Gaze. Ooh. Hell yeah. Increased critical chance. Valiant Frock. And... oh, is that it? Why can't I open the fourth chest? Weird. Alright. Surprisingly little to do in here. Just a couple items to loot. Interesting. There we go. That took a long time to load. What is happening? Why are you in the front? Excuse you. There we go. The tea needs a little longer. Where did Steely go? He's on the bed. I was petting him the entire time, and that's probably why he left.
I'll see what I can find.
Finished.
Is that a poodle? I just stole someone's poodle. Where is it? Zopnawa? +2 insight, +1 metaphysics. I mean, the +1 perception is arguably better, so... Cute dog, though. Let's give that to Adair, because he likes some animals. Thank you for the redeem. When he decides to get his butt up here, I will absolutely go rub his belly. I can't force him up here, though. You can come up anytime you want. He's staring at me like he wants to come up. He just isn't, though. Oh, look at this. Nice little, Passersby have etched a varied selection of raunchy poetry and crude drawings into the brickwork here. Nice. This is cool. Please, no interruptions.
That's close enough.
The young girl narrows her eyes and reaches for a dagger tucked into her back pocket. Her cheeks are sallow and she licks the edges of her dried lips. Even if she had eaten this week, you doubt she'd be in fighting shape. Yes. Give her an egg. You look like you could use this.
Aggressima.
She takes the egg in both hands and gently nestles it into a pouch.
That'll my pains for an evening at least.
A raw egg. What the hell? What's a kid like you doing on the streets of Neketaka?
Nasenale. I've never had a roof over my head longer than an evening.
She cocks an eyebrow at you.
I guess cutting me loose was cheaper on my parents than a passage back to the Republics. Or a few bites of bitter squash.
You know anything about the local pirates hassling Zamar?
If they're the same ones who robbed Radora blind.
She drags her threadbare sleeve across her nose.
The boss and his wolves sleep their fun off by day. But by night, he and his botso friends keep to the alley giving out bruises for coin.
She gestures off in the opposite direction. Interesting. Okay. Well, that was an interesting conversation. Kill her. She's a child. Nope. Alright.
Well met, stranger. If you feel like investing in protection, I'd be willing to trade iron for copper.
The armorer presents you with a friendly smile. Your selection is fine, but I'm looking for... You know what? Actually, let me see what you have.
Lots to
in case I piss her off.
Take your time.
She nods. Yeah, I want to see what she has, and then if she has nothing good, I'll tell her that. Alright, well, I can't afford this, so... That's really good. +1 perception, resistance to resolve conditions. What's resistance? Characters that are resistant to a type of affliction will downgrade any afflictions of that type applied to them by 1 tier. For example, a character with resistance to might afflictions would downgrade stunned to dazed. That's incredible, holy shit. A dazed affliction would be downgraded to staggered, and a staggered affliction would fail to apply. That's so good. Oh my god. Resolve afflictions. The shaken, frightened, and terrified afflictions affect the resolve attribute. These afflictions can be countered by resolve inspiration, steadfast, resolute, or courageous. Wow, this is a really good helm for the price. No one knows for certain the true nature of the being known as the Bleak Mother. Some say she is the progenitor of 100 young. Jesus. Terrible creatures that stalk in wild places best left forgotten, preying on kith and beast. Others maintain her domain is that of thorns and tangled roots, and that her children ensnare and devour those who wander off the path. Real or imagined, the mother is only talked about in whispers by those who trek darkened woods and brave the untamed wilderness. The fellow who wore this horned helm, however, spoke in boast. He claimed to have met the dreadful mother and slain her. These horns, he said, were proof of his deed. A pair of hunters would later discover the helmet in the heart of the Blackwood, its owner nowhere to be seen. Interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely buy those. Gate Crashers. 15% chance to perform knockdown attack against target with critical hits. That's so good. Wow. Damn. How do I compare what he has? Can I compare? Compare. Hey. Is it worth it to get +2 deflection? Yes, because it's shield deflection, so it's doubled for him. So it becomes 4 and 4 reflex. Yep. Absolutely. Is it doubled for him? I think it's doubled for him. It's an increase anyways. Either way. We're going to go ahead and equip that. And that makes it easier to sell this, although I might save it in case Pelagina needs it. Horns of the Bleak Mother. Perception, resistance to resolve. There you go. Oh, hell yeah. He looks dope now. Looks like a creepy forest spirit. I dig it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like it too. Y'all gotta start mowing your leaves. I'm telling you. Your lawn will thank you.
Welcome back. Looking for anything specific?
Your selection is fine, but I'm looking for even better equipment.
I assure you that everything I sell is well crafted. But I will admit I'm not quite the weaponsmith that Marihi is. Nor do I possess Uto's expertise with firearms. Marihi you can find in Pariki's Overlook, the district to the north. Uto has a shop in the Brass Citadel, in the eastern part of Neketaka.
Cool. Alright. A couple more shops that I can look forward to. Broken bottles litter the cobblestones of this narrow street. The air is thick with the reek of dog scat. Excellent. Can I attack this without getting in trouble?
No! The gunpowder!
Oh, apparently not. Just finished tea. Aha, we will get then. We will when we get a lawnmower. Dude, I need a lawnmower too. Plan to buy when we get back. Good. I absolutely need to figure that out as well, because this yard's gonna suck to mow. Honestly, I might just get a goat. Sacred Stairs, the city's divine heart. Visit to pay thanks to the gods. Why did I feel like there would be more up here? There's a road north. Yes, Locke is selling Steelyx. I am not. I would do no such thing. You should just take him. You'd have to find me first.
Where is my postinago of a brother? You there? Have you seen Laro Badato?
I have not.
Madico, where is that spoiled brat?
A woman in fine clothes clutches a ledger in both hands. She searches the faces of passers-by, settling on yours with an uncertain frown. What seems to be the problem?
Laro is past due for a company meeting. Mother wants me to drag the elusive louse back by his ear.
She tucks the book under her arm.
Must be nice to be a layabout. Uncle Angbert would have tanned my hide.
Uncle Angbert. What a name.
Fuck. I am angry and jealous in equal measure. You'd think this district was a maze, the way he manages to hide.
She glances over your shoulder and sighs, then looks back at you with sudden recognition.
The spirit magnet. Sientere, that I did not recognize you.
A Valiant expression meaning I'm sorry. The spirit magnet? Is that what they're calling me now?
If you desire to get in the graces of the Valiant Trading Company, we can help each other.
And what sort of clout do you have with the trading company?
Mother's bank commands the wealth of the Deadfire campaign.
Nera absently pats the cover of her
Could I persuade you to
ledger.
watch out for Laro? I'd pay generously for your trouble.
I'll take it your mother is someone important?
It's Ali Bardato. The Valiant Trading Company leans on her to finance their mission. If only more of her offspring were as accomplished.
Nera raises her free hand and squeezes the bridge of her nose. Study her hands. Nera has been digging her nails into her ledger, leaving crescent moon-shaped impressions in the binding. She notices your interest and holds the book protectively close.
I'm concerned because Laro tends to feud with Orso, one of the local Valera rats.
What do you mean by Valera rat?
The Valeras, a brood of sea vermin playing at nobility.
She hefts her ledger as if to bring it down
We
on a pest.
squabble and compete, but Laro, the pastinago, takes it too far.
Oh yeah, that's right. Literally the Valiant term for carrot, but conversationally meaning idiot. No, you aren't exactly tearing the district apart looking for him.
Of course, see, I only manage the family business.
She takes up her ledger with both hands, holding it like
Better
a
to
shield.
ask why Laro isn't sprinting back to look after his birthright.
I guess that's a fair point. Look, as long as the Valiant Trading Company recognizes my usefulness, we can call it a deal.
Consider it done.
She flips open the ledger and hastily scribbles in a column, licking the nib of her quill. She snaps the book
Laro
shut.
and his miscreant friends carouse at the tavern, the falls above the Adra Mill, and the southwestern bridge. If you see him, tell Laro to get his good-for-nothing ass back home.
Well, we do have this thing with chasing a rogue god to the ends of Aora, but I guess if it's on the way.
Yeah, that's a good point there. Side quests. You better come up with some clever-ass name for the goat. Michelle says she'll come over and hang out with him. Oh, sweet. I really... I got nothing to say. Now I gotta start thinking of goat names. So you can pet him. I got it. Just name the goat Patrick Mahomes. What the That was so good. Holy shit. That was amazing. Here we go. Alrighty. That lady ran off. Bordado Estates.
Have you heard about the commotion at the palace?
Of course. Something about Luminous Adra.
A giant made of Luminous Adra.
All I know is that they're all at each other's throats up there.
Oh wow, this like... Alright, that's the north exit. I'm not actually gonna leave. I just wanna... I'm used to the other game where you have to like unlock them by hitting certain things, which I think is what just happened here. I got the Pariki's outlook. I could be wrong though, it could have been available before. Someone's coming. Who are you? Where am I going? Against the backdrop of jeering youths, a young woman raises her arm with an air of practiced drama. Before her, two men stand across from each other, mirroring scowls.
You both attest that you have made all possible efforts to come to a peaceful...
The woman trails off as you approach, and you find yourself the sudden target of the crowd's
I did
attention.
not send for anyone to preside over our contest.
No? You didn't hire a bodyguard, coward. We have business. What do you want?
To know what's going on here, for starters.
This doesn't concern you. We've come to settle a challenge.
Before he can finish, Laro quickly speaks up.
What's your words, Oaf? You want the Juana to know we're dueling?
My bad so to the tribals. We should be free to settle matters on Valiant terms.
Orso glances in your direction with
Small
annoyance.
wonder the old empire collapsed in civil strife if this is the Valiant way.
And how do your colonies fare, Adiran?
Orso narrows his eyes at Aloth. I suppose you have a good reason for this duel.
This street thug called my family a warren of corrupt inbreds. But is there a dung heap in all the world that does not have a little Valera cousin scratching through it?
Laro opens his arms wide and smiles to the milling
That
crowd.
wolf he calls mother. would have us live out our days polishing Bardato silver.
Orso spits at the ground between them. I can bet on him. Is this slight worth one of your lives?
This is but one chapter in a long anthology of Bardato arrogance.
Arrogance? Per complancanet, you should thank me for my patience.
I know, Steely, I know. What is that? For little mercy, we just take it as, come on now, gotcha. There's so many terms. I mean, does this have to be settled by death? Surely there are better alternatives.
Nothing less than the total disgrace of the Valeras would satisfy me.
Okay, so you're an arrogant child. Got it. Orso shakes his head and huffs. Anyone can kill. Fighting to first blood would be enough to prove who's the better man. The pair of duelists eye each other warily.
I was the one who suggested fisticuffs, but you were eager to cut me open.
What's wrong? What's going on?
To first blood, then. Shall we resume?
Oh, maybe this was a mistake. The duelists square off and tentatively circle each other. Stocky Orso moves with heavy strides while Laro takes precise, measured steps. Onlookers gather and press at the edges of the poorly defined arena. Their jeering lowers to expectant mutters. The duelists' seconds bring forth their weapons. Take the opportunity to study each of the opponents. Oh, I guess it's only him. You note the sweat on Laro's upper lip and the furrow of concentration cleaving Orso's brow. Let's watch quietly. What? Why are you moaning? Once the swords are delivered into their respective bearers, the seconds back away in melancholy silence. The duelists cross their swords and bow in salute. The tranquil moment ends with a burst of motion. There's literally nothing happening on this screen. Why are you freaking out? Do you see this? Hey, hey. Oh, what are you doing? What was that? You dingus. I already have 3, but what's one more? I'll need to even it out with cats. I already have 1 cat. Take a breath. Kill them. Oh gosh. He's not rubbing him. He's reading though. Or do you? I've been rubbing him. What are you talking about? Can't have my hands on him 24/7, but I'm gonna give him pets. No, Steely. Back it up. So grumpy. My goodness. I don't know who to side with here. I think I'm going to side with Orso. You call out some cutting words to Laro, which involves his father and a butter churn. He turns to the crowd, wearing a shocked expression. Orso takes the opening and advances menacingly. Laro scrambles to recover, but Orso claims his advantage, smacking the sword out of Laro's hand. It falls to the ground with a loud clang. Orso looks over Laro, a grin slowly taking form. He raises his blade and points it at his opponent's heart. This was supposed to be a fight to first blood, but mercy is the farthest thing from the minds of the combatants. I'll yell stop. Orso's killing stab goes wildly askew, missing his opponent's heart, and instead carving a long slice across Laro's cheek. Laro falls to his knees, clutching at his face.
Not so pretty anymore, Posterago.
Orso wears an accomplished grin. I should have sided with Laro. Keep your bun down. Is it the faint voices coming from the background driving him crazy? Honestly, maybe. He shouldn't be able to hear anything. It's coming out of my headset. Or maybe it's like super loud on my end. It's very entirely possible. Steelyx. Hey. If you put your paw up there, we're going to have problems. Come on. Back it up. Lay down. Lay down. Get them steel. Don't side kill. Oh, Nars, sweet dealy, too sweet to kill. Yeah. Laro, go find your sister so she knows you're alive.
This does not end here, Valera dog.
Laro wipes away a line of blood and casts it to the ground.
Just make sure the other Bardatos learn from your example.
Orso nods and signals for his attendant to depart. Actually, that's a fair point. Maybe it's... Change that up. There we go.
Ahoy, Captain. If I could bend your ear a moment...
there you go.
I'll
Good
be
boy.
aiming to thank you for bringing me aboard.
A furred hand at his belly and one heel out, he bows deeply, drooping ear almost touching the ground.
Shop, and you ain't no terrible person, neither. It'll be a welcome change from the gentleman of leisure.
Tell me about the gentleman of leisure.
The gentleman is only the finest ship among the Principi, and Captain Ferrante our most respected shipmaster. It were 2 honours and a half to be chosen to join his crew.
I detect a butt in there.
Aye, you ain't wrong. Joining the gentleman meant leaving the sorcerer, leaving the only family I've ever known.
Why were you willing to leave that crew to join mine?
Don't sell yourself a Suole short, Cap, nor me neither. I know an opportunity when I board it. I'd seen what there were to be seen upon the gentleman, learn what ropes were to be learned. Methinks a watcher after a dead god'll thrust me into an whole new set of eye-openings. And believe you me, I do appreciate myself a good thrust.
That's something everyone can enjoy. Well, you're welcome.
I've a gift for you. This trinket be from one of the first ships I hunted. Malnage would have snatched it had I not found the perfect hiding spot.
Kill him, yeah. I know he's on your team. He is. I don't really like him, to be honest. I mean, I like his personality, but not as a fighter. So where did you hide it?
I know were I to tell you that, you mightn't want it no more.
Seraphin gives an innocent whistle while scratching his ass as subtly as one could scratch it.
Just a jest, Cap. Nay, I tucked it away in my beard. Didn't wear braids back then, so my hair caught about everything from feathers to fish bones. Malnar shook me down for plunder after each raid. I figured out she wouldn't go nowhere near my beard. Said my face were like a saw-rip fetish.
Why did Malnage treat you so badly?
Don't rightly know for sure, Cap. Thought at first she wanted me. Lasses be that way sometimes, treating you worse than what they fancy you. Given she tried to get me killed twice within our first fortnight together, I thought mayhap she were in deepest love.
He chuckles quietly. So what was the issue?
As I said, I never rightly figured it out. It worked that I were all in, given she were too. Romaro said she might have been emerald green with envy, but I'll be well hisself if I know what's of.
He shrugs his palms and up and spread wide. He shrugs his palms up and spread wide. I think I understand. Half the time I want to throw you off the boat too.
Well, thank you kindly for the caution, Captain Watcher. I'll set myself to practicing my breaststroke.
Thank you for the gift.
You be entirely welcome. Now, if you'll pardon me, I've roundabout reached my limit for sentiment.
Seraphin salutes, grinning broadly, and turns away. Cypher's shackle. Okay. What is it and where is it? There you are. It's a neck slot. It's of Constitution and resistance to Dexterity. Sweet. Wait, which one's our Dexterity? Hobbled, immobilized, and paralyzed afflictions. The woman who recently wore the shackle came from an enigmatic tribe of pale elves. Little is known about her people, save that at some point her village was attacked by roving slavers and she was taken to the Deadfire. Aboard the slave ship, she was compliant, but silent. Her captors were horrified to discover the woman's mouth had been wired shut, presumably as a child. Then she touched their minds. He travels southward. Watch the sky. Uneased, the slavers fettered the woman's neck with an iron Adra shackle they reserved for captured ciphers and did their best to ignore her. When the ship arrived in the Deadfire, the slavers dropped anchor with several illicit merchant vessels to offload their kith cargo. When the woman was called to the auction block, she spoke to her prisoners' minds despite the binding collar. Aethys nears. He will end it. Then she vanished. All that remained were the shackle. Interesting. Super creepy. What is resolve again? What does that do? Will and deflection. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and give this to him. Oh, actually, no. No, I'm not. I'm going to give this to... Tough one. I think I'm going to give it to him. Yeah, no longer need that. You should throw him overboard. Maybe. I tend to play good guys with these kind of games. Occasionally I'll do an evil playthrough. I don't think this is it. But if he does something to piss me off enough, maybe. Oh, that was a weird bout of lag. Alright, haven't been in here yet. Hirelings, fencers... Oh, hey, this guy.
My face still hurts, but not as badly as a sword through the gut.
You're welcome. This instrument appears to enjoy frequent use. It is impeccably tuned.
Laro has returned to the estate intact. Perfetto.
Nera loosens her grip on her ledger.
Too much Bardato blood has been spilled in the name of Vengiata.
Vengeance, I'm assuming? Yep. I get the feeling there's still some unfinished business.
Ak, nothing has been solved, only delayed.
How are you playing your F4, good or bad? Kind of undecided right now. It so far has been, I'll say neutral. Anything and anything to get my son back is what it's going to come down to.
Here, for your discretion.
She passes you a pouch of coins and adds a short mark to her ledger before snapping it shut.
You have not met Mother, have you?
Never thumbs her chin, leaving a spot of ink behind.
I'm certain she'll have work for someone invested in the family.
Yeah, I would like to play nice until it otherwise serves me in a big way, though. I probably won't stand for slavers no matter what. I probably won't stand for, you know, the usual, but I might... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Might end some
My
some
face still
innocence.
hurts, but not as badly as a sword through the gut.
These decorative plates are all stamped with the Bardato seal.
Sure.
The Nuka-Cola World DLC is amazing. Yes, I love that one. That was a lot of fun. Except for that one achievement that took like, I swear it was like 20 hours just to get all the things necessary for it. I've read this. I've read that.
Found some.
No lockpicks, good.
I'll get it open.
Nuka World was one of my favorites. Oh, I haven't even considered doing it too hard. I used to be, I still kind of am, but nowhere near it to the degree that I was before. Like exclusive achievement hunter. My gamer score is close to 400,000, and I have every achievement in Fallout 4, I think. Yeah. I used to get games exclusively just to like beat them quickly for the achievements. It was a problem for a while.
Ah, yes. The newcomer. I thought you might visit. Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies.
She regards you with a cool expression, but stands with a fighter's
You saw
poise.
my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes. Those who aid my blood profit by it.
Azali produces a purse from her desk drawer and tosses it in your direction.
When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain.
Azali sighs, her gaze turning away. Do you see your families ever making peace?
Perhaps in time, if great Wodika judges us worthy of supporting the company. Word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Kadnua and House Bardato can help one another.
What is it you want exactly?
Queen's Berth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues.
She taps her chin and regards you thoughtfully.
Zilli Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers. A meek-tempered boy. Fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs.
Do you want me to rough him up?
Herr Komplanka, show more discretion than that. For now.
She ventures a smile. What if there is no plot against the Bardatos?
Then I will sleep better at night.
Azali shrugs, her brow
My hopes
furrowed.
do not hinge on being proven right at every turn.
Wouldn't the governor take an interest in this treachery?
The governor is interested in how much luminous Adra we can export. Nothing else matters. To that end, I look forward to the day when we won't need Valera thugs backing our interests.
Well, put in a good word for me with the Valiant Trading Company, and it's a deal.
I'll have it taken care of at once.
She dips a quill and makes a quick mark in one of her documents.
May it open doors for you. Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
Fair. Nodding, Azali turns her attention to her desk. So, tell me about this feud.
Because we do not belong in the same business. The Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying.
Go! Thank you, Dre. Let me finish this conversation and I'll attack him with belly rubs. The only achievements I'm missing, F3, is beating the game with a neutral karma. I always go one or the other, never in between. That one was actually honestly tough for me because just balancing it out the entire way was hard. I am missing one in F3. It's at the end, which sucks. It's like one of the only ones that's not what is it called? It's missable. It's part of the Alien, the UFO DLC. You have to like find every single piece of Alien. I don't even remember what it was. Like the journal entries that are in alien speak. I missed one during my last playthrough, and so I have to go back and do that at some point. Welcome back. I said 1 minute, but I got food too. Killer.
Better is self-deception, mayhaps.
Pirate scoffs. Well, your family seems very well established here.
My bank shoulders the cost of the Valiant Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire. It is said that no Valian may wipe themselves unless a Bardato signature approves it first.
Well, that's quite the, oh my gosh, not diplomat. Is it diplomat? What is Hermes? Bureaucrat. It's quite the bureaucratic,
If that's true,
right there.
we gotta stop shaking hands with him.
I'm certain you've touched worse, farmhand.
Azeli's mouth twitches, just shy of a smirk. Ooh, what a thick thing to say. What do I notice that's unusual? Your attention is drawn to Azali's desk. Among the assorted ledgers and documents, it's a brass seal, still dripping with heated wax. The drippings have dried into an almond-shaped pattern which resembles the shape of an eye fringed with bird feathers. And nictating membrane flicks across its surface in a barely perceptible wink. That is a word I have never heard before. Nictating? It's like lactating. Oh, good. The present participle of nick... Oh, it's to blink. It's to blink. A blinking membrane flicks across its surface in a barely perceptible wink.
Are you still with me?
Azali breaks your focus by waving her hand in front of your face. She glances between you and her tiny desk, frowning. Your desk, the eye. She glances back at her desk again, this time with
Adventure
impatience.
that you're working too hard.
Indeed. This game. This is going to be my bread and butter, like these kind of games. I love playing Fallout, but this is the game that got me to affiliate, so... I mean, unless for whatever reason I start dying very frequently in this, or it gets super boring or something, but I doubt that'll happen because it's friggin' awesome. LOL, oh dear. The guard captain takes his time moving to the barred door, his armor creaking with every step. He appraises you with a lazy sweep of the eyes while his fingers curl casually about the hilt of his blade.
You have an appointment to see the vault, sir?
Oh, a vault? What's in here?
The Bardatos are a banking family, Mestre. We hold a great many accounts belonging to our fellows within the Valian Trading Company. We also safeguard those valuables they entrust to our keeping. A matter you may discuss with the lady. Upstairs.
The captain makes a herding motion with his arms as he shepherds you towards the stairs. Understood. Nah, I enjoy watching these games too. I just love Fallout is all. That's fair. And you do tend to miss every time I play, so... Gotta do one together at some point. When I get my PC, I am playing Shadow Tactics. Apparently it's a $40 game that I got for free. Oh, nice! Is that like a Twitch deal, or like a Game Pass deal, or... How'd you get it for free? I'm all about the freebies. The only PC games I play are Fallout and Rust. I have always wanted to try Rust, and I've never had a computer that could manage it. At least I doubt my computer could manage it. I know for a fact my last one
I
couldn't.
weren't in your head, lad. You think like an ogre snores. Would be a fool and a half not to make sure them thoughts ain't full up of trouble.
What do you think you're gonna find?
Nothing particular, just, anything.
It's on Steam. Ah, okay, nice. It's so toxic. Yeah, but it seems so fun. Every time I watch a video on it, it looks hilarious. Oh, just a bunch of things to steal in here. Among the usual cartographical tomes and manuals are a few weathered volumes of travel memoirs and fanciful adventures. Tattered and worn, this map depicts a small region of the living lands. Even these scrolls have been painstakingly dusted. Scrawled notes track commissions and work orders in progress.
Will do.
These maps of the Deadfire archipelago are incomplete, pocked with gaps denoting unexplored regions.
Oh, hello. Welcome to my shop. It's such a pleasure
Hey.
to see a new face.
Sansa! Sansa bounces back on his heels, a wide grin plastered on his
How might
worn
I
face.
assist you?
What do you do here?
Oh, I am a cartographer. I make maps. I'm not half bad at it either. And may the gods forgive my immodesty for saying so. If you need a map of any settled region of the Deadfire, I am your man. And my commission rates are quite generous. It used to be I would take to the sea and do a bit of charting myself, but I haven't the time. Too many maps need making. A shame, too. There's a whole swath of the Deadfire I've yet to see. I'm quite keen to write a book, in fact. Oh, but I won't trouble you about that. Excuse my nattering on, won't you?
Do you sleep here?
Sometimes.
He touches a hand to his forehead and blushes scarlet from his neck to the tips
Married
of
to
his
the
ears.
work, you know. I just get so engrossed in my maps. And next I know, it's morning. Sharing a bed with a few maps is a good sight better than sharing with Caleb, I'll tell you that. He always hogs the blankets.
He rubs the back of his neck. It's a nice dog, and I know the feeling.
You think so? He is a magnificent beast, isn't he?
Sansa's face splits into a broad grin, bright enough to light
He's
the
been
room.
a bit low lately. Between you and me, I think he's heartsick for the sea.
You said you're writing a book?
I'm putting together an explorer's account of the Deadfire. Or at least the part of it Queen Onekaza's tribe has laid claim to. My book will be the first of its kind. The Explorers Club will go mad for it. Or, well, that was the idea. It's a fiercely dangerous enterprise, in point of fact, and nobody will agree to chart the islands for me. You'd think ship captains would be a bold-hearted bunch. I offered fair recompense.
Sansa folds his arms,
I'm not
sighing.
exactly the most powerful fighter, or I do it all myself. Still, wouldn't it be wonderful? An explorer's guide to the Deadfire. Someday.
Oh, this is Davos. Put some nice pictures in that book, and you've got your explorer right here.
This is... Wow! I can't thank you enough. It's a lot of ground, I mean water to cover, and some of these islands are in very dangerous waters.
Despite his words, the gleeful expression on Sansa's face has
Don't
not
worry.
faded.
I planned it all out. We'll get your feet wet first. With a little experience under your belt, I'm sure you'll get a taste for it. Nothing will stop us. I mean, you. The idea is to explore all the islands that haven't been charted yet, or even named. That falls to you, amico. You can't tell me you've never wanted to name your own island. I thought we could start with the waters around the company outpost at Port Maggi. There are 2 islands in the region, and nobody's taken much notice of them yet.
That's where Tuk-Tuk's
Once you're
island.
back, I'll start filling in my map and adding your findings to the book. Oh, this will be wonderful.
Extra long belly rub. Thank you so much, Dre. I'll manage that when he comes back up next time. I think he needs a break. He's looking at me all sleepy-eyed. But yes, I will absolutely hold on to that and redeem it as soon as I get the opportunity. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Wow, it's been 1:30 already. 11:30. Or talking stream time. Yep, stream time. Close to 2 hours actually, because the first half hour was interrupted with that weird glitch.
Welcome back, welcome back. It is a pleasure to see you once again. Tell me, how is the sailing? Smooth? Nothing to delay your expedition, I hope. How might I assist you?
I just wanted to see what you had for sale, man.
Certainly. It would be my pleasure. Of course, it's mostly books and knickknacks. Maps I do on commission, you see.
It's fair. What is this got? Why is this one worth so much more? It has the same types of spells. All kinds of nice books. Nothing I'm going to waste money on, though. Oh. That's what I was trying to do. Kill him. You owe a lot of belly rubs. That's totally fair. He said he's going to try to ship it tomorrow. Apparently he already bought me a new SSD card and already installed Windows for me. Nice! Shit, okay. What else are you going to have to do? And does it come with like a monitor and everything else that you'll need, or...?
The Queen is holding court today with the Valians and Rowattians.
How long before they're killing each other?
Wager on it?
Oh, yeah, he's sleeping. Daily arrivals and deliveries of crude and refined luminous Adra are carefully logged here. Cortina's voice finds you before she does, her barks of laughter and cheerful directives resounding throughout the mill. She flits from worker to worker, offering critique and approval. When she finally spots you, a shadow of apprehension passes over her face. She hides it with a toothy
If you
grin.
are here about the taxes, tell the Queen.
No monitor. I said it's fine. Oh, that's right. You have your 50-inch. You got like a mouse and keyboard and all that kind of fun stuff? What games are you going to play on it? Kill everyone in there.
You are not the tax collector.
She narrows her eyes, her hand twitching at the hilt of her blade. What does she remind me of? Oh my god, she looks so familiar. Holy shit, I got it. Great Mouse Detective. She looks like the bat. Anyone seen that movie? Tell me I'm wrong.
What business brings you to my mill?
Why? Who are you?
Okay.
And where's Radigan? Cortina leans in close, one prodigiously furry eyebrow raised.
Asking just anyone in Queen's Berth personal questions, maybe you end up dead in a ditch. Have caution, eh?
And she's a gangster. Yep, this
Lucky
is all
for you,
coming
I'm
together.
A woman of honor.
She gives you a sunny smile and claps her hands
I
together.
direct luminous milling for the Valian Trading Company. It's a nice job, Ak? And I'm quite good at it. You want to know more? Buy me a drink first, per guano.
Oh, I think that one's new. For the good? So what would that... Buy me a drink first. For the good. Huh. I don't know the translation for that. I mean, I get it, but I don't. You want to know more? Buy me a drink first. I think it's like buying me a drink first would be the way to go, is the best thing that I can translate that to. Cortina claps you on the shoulder, a playful smile on her lips. What do you do here? Cortina looks about the room with exaggerated wonder, her green eyes wide. Sorry for the noise. She laughs a little to herself and runs a finger across the arm of the chair beside her. She holds the finger up for your inspection. It's caked in shimmering blue dust.
We mill luminous, of course. Take big chunks, break into smaller chunks, crush into dust-sized chunks.
Per complancanet, it is really not so complicated.
She gives you a condescending little pat on the arm. Fair enough. Oh, I'm not trying to steal all your Audra. Sorry. We'll take that, since it's free. Why were they able to grab the dust out of that one pouch, but I can't grab any others? These crude shards of luminous Audra retain their unearthly glow. Rooftop balcony. I think Steelyx needs a buddy. Want another dog? He does need a buddy. Honestly, he does. Sometimes I have my partner's dog over here, and they have a blast together. Those are good days. But it's not every day, unfortunately.
All right. Which one of us am I thinking of now?
You be thinking of the Watcher.
That's 10 in a row.
Another dog.
That's some talent you got.
Aye, the talent of noticing who you be glancing at before you ask me who you be thinking of.
What a game. Oh, stop. There he is. Reduces initiative penalty for armor. Golden Retriever. Hilarious. Initiative penalty or +1 perception. Oof. Tough one, man. I want the Golden Retriever. What else does he do? Initiative penalty from armor is reduced, and your party members will regain some health when they kill an enemy? Oh, dude. Absolutely. Sorry, Gosha. Abraham is my buddy now. Heck yeah. Steely's gonna be pissed. So when are you going to turn on Path of the Damned? I am not. That is when. Unless you want to see me restart battles like every 5 minutes. When I do a Baldur's Gate run, I will absolutely play on honor mode. Because I think that game is extremely fun on honor mode, and I'm decent at it, and I don't die. But this game,
there'd be a thing of free out here that you shouldn't be aiming at pets.
Hey, it was dark. I only saw the back of your head. I thought you were some huge island squirrel.
This ain't about me, farmer.
sure it's easy. I mean, this game can be challenging on normal mode sometimes. I think the last fight that we had in this game, I lost Aloth to, like, with one hit from a frickin' dragon. Oops. I don't like that it reverts back like that. Oh, wait. It didn't. Did it? It's so weird. I don't understand. Small child. Okay. Just a couple commoners. I can't interact with the kid, apparently.
Shh. Keep your voice down, my cullies.
Your cullies? What are you culling? You don't look so good. Grows more foreign by the day. You're one of those.
I
Gotcha.
don't have a voice for shanties these days. Too much salt in the air.
Not even my Vithrak darling.
A tiny minute of falsetto.
That's that.
Per complancanet.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to ignore the wild mare for now.
Merla, how is every ship hunter taken?
I've definitely read that. No sooner do you approach the Valiant woman than she squints and turns up her nose, regarding you with thinly veiled distaste. Kill everyone in town and take it over. You could probably do that in this game. Many, many rubs. What's that, 4 times now?
I only deal with serious clients. Now shoo.
Thank you, by the way. Appreciate it. Steely does too, even though he's pooped. I only deal with serious clients now shoo. She makes a sweeping gesture with both hands.
Ak, done. You are dismissed.
Excuse me?
Madiko. But it is impossible to find skilled work when every competent freelancer wastes their shore leave in the wild mare.
She grimaces toward
when
the
blood
east.
travels south of their brains, the value of a good bounty is forgotten.
You give out bounties? I could take some work off your hands.
You, a nameless face of the streets?
She thumbs her chin and gives you a thorough
I
looking
do not
over.
make a habit of shepherding new talent, but there is a seed of potential.
She sighs to herself and peers over your shoulder before giving up and addressing
We
you
will cut
directly.
your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships.
I will take it. Heck yeah.
Glad. Biakara sails a voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hasongo's northeastern coast.
Anya studies you once more before shrugging and seeing you off with a wave. Oh, hold on, I had some questions.
Ask your questions, Aimiko.
Why aren't more sailors accepting work?
But I blame Luminous Adra.
She folds her arms and exhales sharply
Our
through her nose.
privateers are busy escorting shipments out of the Deadfire. Everyone is rich, no one is hungry. Where are the Casitas willing to sink their enemies for a bag of pyres, huh? Drunk on success.
She waves derisively toward the east. Maybe I should get into that trade then. Why am I hunting bounties? Alright, that goes up there. Are you not interested in the conversation? Okay. And then... Look at the pup. Oh.
A giant? One of the raccoon?
No, much bigger. Such is the rumor.
Sounds like
4.
sailor tales to me.
Yep. 3, one of which is a double, essentially.
Yeah?
Whoa! Whoa now! Hey there.
Yes?
Got it.
Okay, Aloth, what do you got? What does that do again? Yeah, increase it, just damage each attack. I don't want to do that. Okay, Shodi, if you can get up there, it'd be good of you to do that. You cannot make it that far. But you can do that. No. Okay, fair. Knock this one down then. Seraphin. Oh, that's 1 per rest, not 1 per fight. That's good to know. I gotta remember that for next time. Alright. Frenzy yourself. Go here. Oh, I forgot that it's a cone.
Hmm?
There you go. Shaky, shaky.
Here we go.
You go distract this guy. Always forget to buff you. Dang it. And then you're good. Now you can get that one.
Captain, I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
That was the best Seraphin has ever done. Alright, I gotta get up early, so I'm headed to bed, try and get some sleep. Hey man, you enjoy yourself, have a great night, seriously. Please text me when you guys land. Alright? I want to make sure you're safe. But enjoy the flight, and enjoy the trip. Talk to you soon, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, 1 minute ago. Something like that. But yeah, I've been keeping track. That's yeah. Kill the bounty later and take her gold. Alright, night man. Have a good one. I'll catch you later. It was fun as always. I hope you have good fun the rest of the night. Cheers. So that was easy. You need Path of the Damned. That one was easy. That one was like not a good depiction of how tough this can normally be. So what the hell just happened there, guy? Why did those things attack you out of nowhere? Oh, so it didn't unlock anything new. Although that, just being to the south, would probably be on foot. So. Okay. Alright, so what? There's just that one little area left, and then the 2 buildings that I haven't been inside yet. And a cobbler.
In the market for decent footwear? You won't find any cat leather around in my shop. Some of us hold ourselves to a higher standard.
I'm sorry, cat leather? The merchant gestures for you to speak freely.
Of course.
Let me see what you got, I guess. Show me your cat leather. That's pretty good. Not worth the money. But I have been building quite the inventory, so let's see if you can sell or buy all of this stuff. Heck yeah. Now I'm getting paid. Cool. %, stride, 1 resolve. I wanted to see what. Yeah, same thing. Okay, I'm cool with that. Zilli Valera. This young man appears either to be composing or practicing a tune on his lute. He stops mid-strum, looking up at you with a friendly expression.
Lord, if I intrude upon your peace. Inspiration eludes me still. If you are after some scenery, I suggest the far end of the bridge. It smells better when the wind blows in from the sea, of course.
I just had some questions.
Oh, sure. What about?
Your family's been having trouble with the Bordados, right?
Guess that means you've spent at least an hour or 2 in town.
Zilly sighs. Like, a blood feud doesn't seem like the kind of thing you can just sit out.
I had hoped to do just that. But it doesn't seem that my hopes have any bearing on the matter.
His expression
Whatever
falls.
Perth is cooking up, it's only going to make things worse.
Persa?
I caught cousin Persa running her mouth off about the job Belder got her involved in. Persa's been spending time in the gullet, in the tavern down there. Maybe she could tell you more.
Colloquially called the Gullet, the slums of Neketaka are home to both the Raparu caste of the city's Hawana, as well as myriad colorful and unsavory figures. Built on a great chasm at the heart of Neketaka, it is where much of the city's refuse, literal and figurative, comes to rest.
Sorry. I guess you got a mouthful, huh? I really ought to get back to my loot.
Fair. Kill him, take his things for free. Life hack. Ah, yes. This is one of the buildings. Oh, nope. I guess breaking into there is out of the question. I did see something interesting. Yeah. You duck down into the canal and find yourself kneeling before an iron gate. The reek of sewage wafting from the other side is powerful enough to bring you tears to your eyes. The iron bars are set firmly into the surrounding brick, barring any passage onward. Let's inspect that grate. The iron appears solid, but exposure to the elements has worn away at the surrounding brickwork. The bars extend deeper than these evident fractures, and prying the grate loose would take considerable effort. Let's look for structural weaknesses. The iron looks sturdy enough, but you are able to spot some telltale signs of corrosion between the bars and the brick. Now that the defect is apparent, the work of bending the bars would prove a less demanding challenge. Well, there you go. Why would I want to go in there just yet, though? We need a Steelyx break? Yeah, he needs a break. He's still sleeping. I'm not going to wake him up. Leveraging your weight on the pry bar causes one of the bars to snap free, leaving enough space to crawl through. Let's climb through. You carefully squeeze through the opening, steeling yourself for what comes next. In the darkness of the tunnel, you hear quiet retching. You press on with offered sympathies. As you progress through the tunnel, a change in the air pressure catches your attention. There is an opening above your head. The walls are slick and coated with waste, but you find handholds carved on either side of a narrow passage leading up. You haul yourself out of the pit toward freedom. Out through the toilet of the Valian Trading Company headquarters. Oh, God. Nastiness. Ader's bag of tools saves the day again. It's always a dare. I've started giving him my collection of animals, too, since he seems to be so fond of them. The lighting in here makes for a flattering reflection. Oh, I'm sure it does, now that I'm covered in waste. Numerous guests appear to have carved their names into the wooden frame of this painting.
Real quiet now.
This seems like a terrible idea. Right? Like, should I be in here right now? Ugh. I get nervous. I don't want to piss him off yet. We're gonna back out through the sewers. You peer down the headquarters latrine, which is scented with fragrant leaves. From the darkness below wafts a more fetid stench. Squeeze through the opening and go down. Pinching your nose shut, you climb down the narrow passage. The muck of a lightless abyss rises to welcome you. Ugh, nastiness. Yeah, I'm running away. Trying to stay on these guys' good side for now. Yeah, Adair's tools, see? He carries all my tools. Sorry, everyone. I'm sorry I smell so bad.
The
I
Hazanui
wasn't
is at the
climbing through the
palace,
sewer.
blaming the Valians for attacking one of their ports.
Well, did they?
Of course not. But the Queen must calm them down before they go to war over it.
Ivor the
God
Bright.
shepherds us all, traveler. Seek out his temple along the sacred stair, that thy path shall be made clear.
Okay. Adair's tools, or is Eder the tool? Okay, Dito the bits. Drill bits, big and small. Alright, I think that was everything. Except for... Nope, there's one more building, I think. Where is it? Nope,
well
you're new.
met, stranger. Akira, but isn't this district a fine place?
The Juana woman stares off into the distance with a longing expression. And this makes you sad?
I am not one meant to venture far from the gullet. Until recently, I had a respectable job at the Luminous bathhouse. Now that I am unemployed, I seek to make myself useful before the money runs out, and I must return to the Roparu as a pauper.
She frowns and turns her gaze back up to you. You worked at the Luminous Bathhouse?
Wonderful place. Would that I could cross its threshold again and feel the mist of luminous waters.
Her smile is sad, if genuine.
In spite of my time there, I cannot do else but give it my highest recommendation. You will find the Luminous Bathhouse in Periki's Overlook.
How did you lose your job?
More happens at the bathhouse than cleanliness and ease. It is a place of meetings, business, and transactions, to all of which the attendants are either blind or deaf. One day, I overheard, more than I ought to have. In my erring, I gasped. To my great shame, I showed a most unprofessional reaction before clients. I was fired, and rightly so.
For gasping? Come on. And what did you overhear in the bathhouse to cause such a scandal? Akima shakes her head and lowers it in deepest shame. She's trembling, and it's clear that, in her estimate, she has suffered enough without debasing herself even further. Damn. Well, tell me about Queen's Berth.
The Queen granted this area of the city to the Valian outsiders. Here they organized their business and trade, digging up the archipelago with both hands and carrying riches overseas.
She glances towards the docks. Yeah, seriously, poor Akima, right?
In
That's
her welcoming
sad.
embrace, the Queen allowed a similar concession to the Royal Deadfire Company. You would do well to see as much of Neketaka while you are here, I am thinking.
Could you direct me to the Kahanga Palace?
Here. You want to follow the road north, up the mountain, always climbing. It is the highest point in the city.
Easy enough, thank you. Sorry you lost your job for gasping. Jesus. Sounds like a terrible place to work. To the Wild Mare. Gotta wash some dishes. Like you or Akima? Oh, decent sized tavern. Okay.
Do you enjoy a coin, my friend? Can you lift a sword?
Musician just glares at me. Cut it out, you're distracting me. Why did I go all the way over here? Oh, alright.
Hail and welcome to the Wild Mare, friend.
A jovial man at the bar grins and motions you closer. His arms are corded with thick muscle and cross-hatched with scars.
What can I do for you?
Show me what you have for
See
sale.
anything you like, you let me know.
Oh, okay, here we go. I was like, this isn't how you buy a room. But apparently it is. Oh, I should buy a bunch of water. I'll wait until before I leave again, in case I find more on the road somewhere. But I was running pretty low. Alright, got rooms. Can hire adventurers. I like how they have pre-made ones this time. Ooh, recruit crew members. Okay. Oh, quiet you. What are you doing? I'm not even touching you. You must be really sleepy, if you're that overstimulated, huh? You okay? Go back to bed. You're alright. Love you. Go back to bed. You're okay. Yeah, oh, he just fell asleep standing up. Not standing up, but he's like this. I don't think I need any of these. I'm all full up. Alright, just need a room. And I'm not doing the 0. +1 all skills. Ooh, that's really good. Private dance room. It's funny. That was cute.
Where in the blazes is that old man?
Oil and more liquor. Nope. Don't steal anything. My bad.
Yeah?
Actually,
huh?
You can steal. Maybe. Yeesh. Cool. Yeah, that was fucking scary timing.
Steady does it.
Hey.
Everyone, come together. Wealthy gentlemen. Get a load of these outfits, eh? A young woman lingers near the stage with a mug of ale clutched tight in her hands. Though she shows no interest in the dancers, the bags beneath her eyes speak to many long nights spent drinking in the tavern. She looks lazily about the room until her gaze alights on you with interest.
Have you seen an old elf hanging around here lately? Dresses funny, probably drunker than an eel in a barrel of mead.
Can't say I have.
Andra's crushing void. I thought as much.
She sighs heavily and pinches the bridge of her nose.
The guy I'm looking for owes me a lot of money. 5,000 coppers. You help me find him, and I'll give you 20%.
Who owes you money?
The drunk old goat I was pestering you about. Oswald. Like the credulous fool I am, I gave him a loan, and he ran off before paying me back.
Khan looks at you expectantly. I mean, I'll be the one doing all the work, so...
Fine, fine. Andra's great sagging tits. Fine. You can have 40% and rights to whatever baubles Oswald has on him.
Deal.
Haggling for the fun of it, not keeping you busy enough? The man I'm looking for, Oswald, was especially fond of one of the courtesans upstairs, Alice. Maybe you can get more out of her than I can. She refuses to speak to me, the snippy little cur.
Have you tried, I don't know, being nice?
She wasn't receptive to my particular charms. Let's see you do better. Maybe you can get more out of her than I can. She refuses to speak to me, the snippy little cur. What do you want to know?
I got a few questions first. What's your history with Oswald? She groans theatrically, like she can't bear to recount the tale.
The man's a family friend. Has been for... must be 4 generations now. The perk of being an elf, eh?
Alright, family friend, huh? So who are you?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that. But hey, what the hell?
She rakes an impatient hand through her dirty
I'm one
hair.
of the countless minor nobles that litter the Deerwooden countryside. You know Admeth Hadret, hero of the War of Defiance? He's my great whatever.
Oh, pardon my impertinence, milady.
See, this is why I don't like to tell people about it. They get all weird, like you right now. Being weird.
And what does Oswald owe you this money for? She stares into the depths of her mug and sighs.
My fault, really. I should have known better than to believe that damned old drunk knew what he was doing. Man's a wizard. You understand, and a tinkerer. He convinced himself and me he could, with enough luminous adra, create a device that would add years to one's life. Must have been a crock of shit, because one day he up and ran without a word of explanation or apology. I thought I knew him better than that.
Fair enough. I'll see what I can do. There we go. A boko.
Ado, my friend. I knew our paths would cross eventually.
Take her for ransom. Do you get paid off of ads? I do now, yeah. Yep, part of being the affiliate. Avalian shouts over the din of the wild mare to get your attention, turning a great many heads to study your exchange. He takes a hearty swig of his tankard. Alright, I'll watch him. My recommendation, if you have an Amazon Prime account, is to subscribe using that, because it's free for you and I still get paid, which is nice. But whatever works. But I appreciate you hanging out, even despite the new ads. I know they're kind of a pain. I hate ads myself. Welcome back. Do I know you?
Not yet, but I know that we will be fast friends. Tell me, you are the one who sails that fine ship, Ak? Terrorize the docks with spirits, Ak?
Leaning in close, he sips from the tankard and loudly sucks moisture from his upper lip. Davos, Captain of the Defiant, at your service.
I am Aboko, and I am positioned to offer... I have opportunities for...
He clumsily unfolds a sheaf of parchment. The tankard slips in his grasp and spills ale down the front of his trousers. He gawks down at himself in horror.
Times I practiced my speech. Merda. Never did it go this poorly.
Looks like you could use another.
Agrasima, do you know what my problem is, amico?
He accepts the tankard and drinks
I'm supposed
deeply.
to be in the business of giving bounties, but I know no one who hunts them.
He stamps his feet, kicking up a spray of
No
spilled
one will
ale.
unfurl their sail for my humble payments. But I must start from the bottom and work my way to the top, Ak?
And what bounties do you have available?
You will take the job? You will take the job.
He grips you by the shoulders and smiles, tears springing to the corners of his eyes.
Something special for my first hunter, then.
He drains the tankard and tucks it under his arm to retrieve his sheaf of notes.
I will start you on Meriel, the mad animancer. She tortures her victims with unspeakable treatments before casting what's left to Berth's will. My contacts saw her leaving Port Mage and heading west of Mage Island.
Well, actually, she joins the Goddess of Death and the Beyond already, because apparently I'm carrying around her head. Who is this person?
My first bounty to pay off. An exciting day for us both.
I don't recall taking someone's head at
Maybe
any
it's
point.
not much, but as I make more deals, more pyres will be available, Ak?
You seem down on your luck.
It is true that I have stumbled in my career path.
Aboko clears
Now
his
that
throat.
I have such an accomplished hunter, I can stand in the long shadow of your success.
He claps
It's
you
not
on the
all
shoulder.
bad, but the momentum of meeting new clients over drinks and in such enchanting company, it drains the stamina, my friend.
Well, what bounties do you have available?
I finally managed to land the rights to a bounty of value. You may not like it. There is a thirsty drake who roosts near an oasis northeast of Mage Island. An important site for refilling canteens.
I think I already have this one
tribes
too.
call him Purakeo, after a sea dragon of legend. Even so, they have no love for this water thief.
Gotta give me more to work with than that, man. Here's your thirsty drake.
To think that such a magnificent creature could also be a water-hoarding pest. Dragons are a complicated bunch.
He hefts the head and looks deeply into its eyes before passing you payment. Bro crying tears of happiness having someone killed. Right? Crazy. Well, I mean, you've been telling me to kill everyone, so... I think I'd like to do, at some point, a, another, Baldur's Gate run, and just do as evil as humanly possible, just for you, Dre. Yeah, ads are annoying, isn't much of a payout, but streamers can control pre-rolls. As long as they get Steelyx treats, that's the idea. You can sit through long rolls and have long stream time, or do an hourly roll. Yeah, it's monetized for the streamer. Yeah, I mean, if anyone has suggestions on how they would like to view them, I can change it up. I figure I'm just going with like the recommended settings for now. I hate the pre-rolls. I don't want to do that. I want people to at least come in and see what they're getting into before, you know, having to sit through something.
Agrasima, my friend. You will let me know if you are interested in more work, Ak?
Absolutely, I'm interested in more work. Come on, man.
A marauder gang boss called Nomu broke free of custody along with the rest of his plunder buddies. It is said they wasted no time getting up to their old tricks.
Nomu slipped a noose again. That half-mastered bastard be three ways mad and twice that a killer. Eora'd be better off shot of him.
You seem familiar, friend.
Abako shuffles through his notes before shrugging and giving up.
Prison is too kind for a pirate. So there is a bounty on Nomu's head. He and his ilk fled to the wilderness north of Neketaka.
Alright, can I ask some questions?
You have but to ask.
Never mind. I guess I don't have any questions. So, I'll come back with his head. That guy's blue.
Will my eyes be open?
Huh?
Ah, just out of reach. Dang.
Keeping quiet.
Everyone, come on. Nope, that's someone new. Captain Redora.
You say I cannot down the rest? Watch me, amigo.
You say I cannot down the rest? Watch me, amigo. A Valian sailor raises her tankard and arches her back to invite a torrent of ale down her expectant mouth. Holding this pose with nothing to show for it, she taps the tankard's base and furrows her brow at its apparent emptiness. Her companion shakes his head and focuses his attention elsewhere.
It is no wonder I thirst.
As she wipes her mouth with the back of her hand, her eyes widen and meet yours.
Why do you stare?
Your next grog is on me.
Agrasima. Even in the oasis I am parched.
She pockets the coins and glances past you to the bar.
Wishes, there is a vacancy on my ship.
Redora's frown cracks to reveal a shy smile.
That not every seaworthy vessel be crewed up to the standards of the sorcerer.
He shakes his head. Well, as the captain of the Defiant, I'm already taken.
Sientere, frero.
Redora inclines her head.
Next
I'm
time
sorry, brother.
around the wheel, perhaps.
You don't seem to be having as much fun as the rest of the clientele.
The fun ran dry with the coin.
She manages a wan smile.
When the dancers see more than an empty purse, I will be a content Redora.
She sighs up at the stage. Alright, well, enjoy your drink, I guess. Is there anything else here? Doesn't seem that way. This poor Steelyx is withering away. He needs more treats. Assume the position. Oh boy. Want a charm belt? Plus 15% stride and 1 survival. Nope. Apart from holding up one's trousers, belts are much favored by... Oh, okay, this is a generic one. There you go.
See something you like?
Ymir. The dancer turns to greet you, a coy smile tugging at his lips. He's short for an elf, but no less graceful for his lacking height. His long face and his dark eyes lend him a solemn air, but any hint of gloom is chased away by the wash of color in his cheeks.
This is the last place I expected to see you. Have your interests changed so much since our time at Bragon Hill?
A grin lights up Ymir's face. He fidgets with his hair self-consciously, smoothing it down where it's been mussed.
No, I still enjoy tile puzzles and deflecting personal questions. Anyway, what are you doing here?
What an answer. He looks away as though he's trying to ignore Ymir's gaze.
I could ask the same of you.
He laughs lightly, a hand
I
over
make
his
my
mouth.
own hours, meet fascinating people, and the coin's nothing to sneer at. Better than stuffy old books and unflattering robes.
He casts a critical eye over Aloth's outfit. He opens his mouth to speak, but decides better of it. Oh, now this is amazing.
It's good to see you again, Aloth. Anyway, I should get back to it. Be well.
He smiles warmly at Aloth, blush coloring the tips of his
It was lovely
ears.
seeing you.
He catches himself, looking
Perhaps
panicked.
lovely is too strong a word. I meant pleasant. Perfectly agreeable.
He looks at you,
I
chagrined.
can see where I may have confused the poor fellow in our academy days. 'Twas a right fierce labour getting the lad to finger any flesh that weren't covering his spelly books.
Selmir growls.
Did you enjoy the show? There's more to see, if you're interested.
Tell me about yourself.
Suppose.
He looks at you with a
I
newly
was
critical
raised in the
eye.
Adir Empire. When I was young, I studied to be an arcane knight. After an incident at my school, I left the continent and wandered until I found myself in Neketaka. As you can see, I stayed.
Thank you, Dre, for the mini treat. I'll add that to the list that I have to redeem for him later when he wakes up. Appreciate it. Positions are assuming. Yeah. I was thinking about Olaf. Dude's a Chad. Who's Olaf? I can only think of one Olaf. And I don't think it's the one you're thinking of, or although maybe I could be surprised. What kind of incident?
A handful of my fellow students got up to a bit of mischief that ended with several people dead.
Oh, geez. His gaze lingers on the floor, the cushions, the tables, anywhere but your face. After a moment, he shrugs, offering no further explanation.
Did you enjoy
let me ask
the
you about
show?
something else.
There's more to see, if you're interested.
Never mind.
Till later.
Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to upset you and bring up crap from your past. Alright, I know I've read this. I don't know if I've read this. I have read that. This I definitely have not. Nothing is lost. The search for Ukaizo. I thought that's who you were talking about. Ymir is a shirtless rando. Yeah, a shirtless rando that hooked up with Aloth, apparently. He's a courtesan. To boot. Excerpted from Nothing is Lost, the collected journals of Wenamora Wave Chaser. The Ranga's men came to collect my portion of prize share this morning, and I had nothing to give them again. I make no money for the tribe, though I am always in my little ferry boat, Grey Gull, carving through the waves. At night I get no sleep. Waitaro asks me to conserve the lamp oil to come to bed, but I can't. Not until I find it. I know it's out there. The lost city of Ukaizo. Ukaizo is a mythical island rumored to be somewhere in the Deadfire archipelago. Some legends regard Ukaizo as the wellspring of Huana culture. Others tell of riches beyond measure. All agree that Ukaizo vanished after the cataclysmic storms and volcanic eruptions blotted out the horizon, but it remains to be seen if these tales possess an echo of merit or simply romanticize an ancient fantasy. On every chart and map of the Deadfire I've found, whether Huana, Valian, or Roatayan, there is a gap, an empty space where so much of our history should be. Did it burn to ash and cinders in the cataclysm? Did it sink below the waves? Does Nagati clutch it to her breast at the bottom of the sea? Perhaps it's lost and wandering like me, unmoored, looking for a home it can't remember, but for which some insistent longing burns in its chest, an ember always smoldering, a little fire to push it on. Waitaro wants me to give it up, but how can I? On mornings when the sky is so clear I can hardly catch my breath for the beauty of it, I think I see it out there, shimmering in the brightening blue light. Is it a taunt or a beckoning? Would I be able to tell the difference? I ask the fisherfolk when they return with their catch at sunset. Tibire, I say. Did you see anything? Or you, Mabori? How about you, Piora? They avoid me now. Waitaro says they're busy, but I know they think I'm tide-sick and sun-addled. The way Piora's lip curls in disgust when I approach. The way Tiberia's eyes seem to see right through me. I know. They won't have to suffer me much longer, because tomorrow I'm taking Greygull and sailing north. Someone has to chase the old tales, so I will. Interesting. Ooh. A young woman reclines on the cushions, a hookah hose, oh god I miss hookah, held delicately in one hand. Eyes closed, she sings to herself. Her voice is soft and inviting. She doesn't move when she hears you approach, but slowly opens her eyes with a lazy smile.
Lay your head on my breast. I will read to you the work of my favorite poet, Skilba.
What's your problem with Khan?
Oh, her. Yes, she is persistent, isn't she? She barged in and began asking me all sorts of inappropriate questions about my customers. She grew incensed when I asked her to leave. She's no longer welcome in my room.
Anelis wrings her hands and looks away. Her gaze settles on her armoire
I do
in the
hope
corner.
she's not a friend of yours. Her manners are atrocious.
Tell me about yourself.
It's futile to attempt to summarize the whole of a person in simple words. How to capture their dreams, the desires of another, their feel and taste. But I appreciate your curiosity nonetheless. I am an actor. Trained from childhood. Difficult for you to believe, I'm sure.
A teasing smile pulls at the corner of her lips. Her voice is wistful, almost melancholic.
My troop were my family, and we travelled the whole of the Adir Empire, performing the classic literatures to cheering audiences.
It sounds a pleasant life.
The work was good when the crowds were grateful, and their pockets swelled with coin.
She gives you a pained smile.
I found a
and looks
more
away.
dependable application of my talents here. To touch the hearts of others with my voice. I could not give that up. Have you come to hear some verse?
Oh, Khan's looking for someone named Oswald. Does that sound familiar?
I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now please leave.
She gestures towards her door and makes a shooing motion. Look, it's clear you care quite a bit for him. Let me help. She chews on a knuckle, brow furrowed, deciding whether she should trust you. Then she sighs heavily and gives you a sheepish
Oswald
smile.
has visited oft of late. He's a sentimental old man, and he longs for the words of our homeland, Adir. I would often read the old epics to him in their original Eldadiran.
Her eyes gain a distant, unfocused look, and a wistful smile spreads across her
He's grown
face.
paranoid recently, however, always muttering about the shadows following him and other such nonsense. It was quite unnerving, frankly. He came to me in a panic a few days ago and shoved his journal into my hands. He told me he'd be back for it, but I've not seen hide nor hair of him since. I wonder, perhaps his journal would help you find him. Here, take this key. You'll find the journal in my armoire.
Thank you. Never had hookah? Oh, hookah's good, man. If you, it is nicotine-based, fair warning, but it is, delicious. It's just, so freaking yummy. I assume you know what it is, just not, having experienced it. But, I know that you vape at least, so I think you would enjoy it. Aniel is an actor. How do you know she wasn't just acting now? It's possible. She's lying killer. I almost might decide with Dre on this. She is an actor. Yeah, she gave me your key. I think we're good. Steal her clothes while I'm at it. And read Oswald's journal. Godendog. This afternoon I walked the streets of Neketaka and felt an unusual spring in my step. I cannot be sure if it is the fine weather of the archipelago, or my great distance from the deerwood and the blasted goose and fox inn that has gifted me this buoyancy of spirit, but I am grateful nonetheless. I have seen no sign of the girl Hylia, be praised. God's willing I have slipped her net at last. My queen's dog. The shadows are strange here, seeming to move of their own accord. As I passed from Queen's Berth to Pericky's Overlook this morning, I could have sworn I saw one turn to face me, then another. I fled the area as quickly as I could, and as far as I can tell I was not followed. I have many enemies, as any man of a roguish, adventurous mind should, though none have cause to search for me here. I know these shadows must be a trick of the mind, but still I am uneasy. The next entry is written in a shaky, wild hand, clearly penned in great haste. Rietling's dog. As I put me down to bed this evening, I heard a faint whispering beneath my window. I always leave it open to better catch the breeze, and thanks be to Hylia for it, or I might have been none the wiser. However, when I went to investigate, no one was there, and yet I know I heard voices. I may be old, perhaps even paranoid, but I am not crazy. I must leave this place with all haste. Gods protect me in my flight. On the next and final page of the journal is the symbol of Wotica, a broken crown scrawled in a deep red ink. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't done the hookah, but I know what it is. I do vape between 0 to 6 regular. Yeah, I'm stuck on a 6. It's better than I was doing, but... Where are you going? I just wanted
You
to talk.
want to speak with me? You do it in my room.
Well, I tried, but then you left. Ugh.
Dim in the lantern.
A burly dwarven man hums a jaunty tune to himself as he fastidiously organizes his collection of scented oils. When he hears you enter the room, he greets you with a smile and a humongous outstretched hand. His grip is strong and sure.
Ablutions for your sins?
He slaps his knee with a bark of laughter.
Ablutions? Absolution? Ha! I crack myself up. Gets me every time.
He wipes a tear from his eyes, still chuckling.
Massage? Bath? Whatever you need. Just ask.
Could use a massage, actually. How'd you end up here?
Oh, you don't want to hear about that. I lived a boring life, so there wouldn't be much to the telling.
He crosses his thick arms over his chest. A slight blush spreads across his cheeks. Indulge me.
Truth be told, my real passion is pottery. Trouble is, I got these big hands. Not meant for delicate work.
He turns his hands palm up for you to inspect. Just one is easily large enough to cover your entire
Worked
face.
out in the end, of course. Now I specialize in relieving tension in a malware and death godlike.
He nods to himself. You seem kind of bored.
I guess I can't hide my feelings as well as I thought I could.
He gives you a nervous chuckle and scratches at his beard.
Stability's good and all, but I haven't seen anything that gets my blood pumping in ages. You know what I mean?
Now, what's life without a little excitement?
Doing the same old thing day in, day out. It's enough to make a man leap from the nearest window.
He nods vigorously. You could come with me.
Where to?
He raises an inquisitive brow, his large hands previously dancing with restless energy still. You know that 700-foot-tall statue made of Audra? I'm going after it.
No kidding.
He nearly drops a bottle of massage oil in his excitement.
I like to see something like that for myself.
He sighs, a wistful edge in his voice.
You think I could come with you? Just for a bit.
Grab your things then. Let's go.
Hell, you don't have to tell me twice.
Sweet. Got another person on my ship, I think. I started at 35 salts. Yep. 5 years off sticks, so a good win for me. Nice. That's awesome to hear, actually. Congratulations. I quit cigarettes. Oh, God. What year is it? Shortly after leaving MRPC, I quit for like a year, maybe 2. But I vaped the whole time. And then I started up again, and it's been November. I started trying to quit cigarettes, and I weaned myself off. And now I'm at a point where like I had one last week, so like I can't say I haven't had one in months, but like they're very, very sparse and few and far between. So I think I'm doing better. But oh shit, he's like an actual person, like a real fuck. Hell yeah. So, how we doing? How is everyone tonight? I'm really torn between making him a barbarian straight up or a howler barbarian. I feel like the howler barbarian might actually be a really cool and interesting combo. But I thought that the cipher would be a really cool and interesting combo, and it turned out to be really lame. So I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I gotta do it. Gotta try it. So that goes out to Queen's Berth. This lady's in her fucking cage, not talking to me. So I can go down. I don't know, you played with him for 2 weeks, and then he just, started randomly hating you? I also think you might like Shadow Tactics, but I don't know, I'll post whatnot in Discord. Need to make more channels, in my opinion. Game suggestion for one. Yeah, that was the idea behind the future streams channel, but I'm so bad with Discord and don't really have a lot of time to commit to it. Feel free to poke around and adjust and do whatever you want in there that you think might be beneficial or helpful for everyone. Excuse you. Excuse you. Oh, I can sleep in Constantine's room now. That's cool. You bless you. Jeez, dude. Alright. I need to... You. Give me this. Give me that. And that. And give me... Actually, yes. Get there eventually. Alright, cool. I don't think I needed to take that. Actually, that's better than... Nope, it's the same. Yep, it's the same. Although... arguably looks cooler on me. You can have that. Yeah. Alright, cool. And then...
Now.
Talk to you.
You see anything?
I just want to... swap out...
I'll be shoving off.
You. And you. Stop moving this around. Honestly, we'll do that, and that, and... yeah, that's good. No. This game is weird, and it's going to throw that off. There we go. As long as I'm kind of focused on... yeah, alright, that'll work.
Yeah.
Level him up. Looks like you-ish. Yeah, I can see it. Kinda. A little bit. I mean, definitely there's some things that are not even close, but... alright, let's see what this guy got. He was my all-arounder, so he'll probably continue to be my all-arounder. Wait, yeah, that's Mr. Big Hands. I thought he would be like a ship guy, but he ended up joining my actual party. I'll just do what I was doing before. Because I don't care all that much. That's a lie, you know I do. Barbaric Yell, Frenzy. I should just pick one of these and bump them up. It's gotta be mechanics. Same thing with this one. I'm just gonna put him in 2 points on all of them. Alright, Barbarian or Chanter. And Chanter is new, so I gotta figure that one out. It's worse than the houses in F4, lol. You trying to give him upgrades? Yeah, I'm leveling him up. And once I have an idea of what he can do, I'll go a lot quicker, but since I'm kind of going into this blind, I need to take a minute and just kind of think through it. Chanters are fun. I know how they work. Offensive invocations cost -1 phrase. That's cool. Melee weapon critical hits have a 50% chance to grant a phrase. That's even cooler. But non-offensive invocations cost 1 more phrase. So I need to stick to offense with him. See, that's easy. So this is a summon non-offensive. Non-offensive. Offensive. So that's an option, but he already has it. That's an option. Reduces armor rating of enemies in the area of effect. That's a no. Non-offensive. Offensive. Drains electrostatic energy from the environment to create 3 bolts of lightning. It's neat. But honestly, I'd rather just have him use this. Stun is the best. So, alright. Already has that. What does that do? +4 health restored per round. 4 raw damage per round. Cool. Alright. And is that just a passive? Nice. Dull the edge. Blunt the point. Wait, duration 1 round, linger 1 round. What does that mean? But it's a passive. I don't get it. Anyway, foe target -10% pierce damage, -10% slash damage for 1 round. Oh, I get it. Okay, so every time I hit someone, that they take that, and it lasts for a round, and then it lingers for a round. I don't know what lingering does, but that's fine. This friendly aura +10 fortitude, +10 will. That's really good. Friendly aura +1.2 stride and 10 reflex. I like that. Oops. Or I could give him himself extra stride. Yeah. Alright, so it's going to be one of these two. He's either going to give everyone fortitude and will, or stride and... I'll go with that. Give everyone the stride and the reflex. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that was easy. We're going to keep bumping up mechanics, and we're going to go into insight next. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything, but I don't care that much. I don't know what kind of weapon he wields, so I should figure that out. Let's go with thick-skinned. Wait, what are these? Oh. Initiative is instantly cleared? Fuck yeah. Doing that. And then he gets one of these. So this is offensive, causes a nearby downed enemy to explode, expelling tiny white grubs and crushing nearby enemies. That's so cool. At the sound of his voice, the killers froze stiff, paralyzes enemies. Conjures 3 worms, non-offensive, non-offensive. Don't care about those. Still need to figure out what kind of weapon he uses. Oh, those are his chants! That's what that is. Okay, now I'm getting it. Ah. Hell yeah. Okay, now I'm getting it. Resistance to resolve, resistance to constitution. That's so good. Immunity to concentration attacks for 1 round. Immunity? Removes concentration from enemies in the area of effect. Okay. That's situational, but arguably really good to have. And then this one grants resistance against resolve and constitution. Also situational. Alright. So we're going to go with this. Paralyzing one. Oh. Shit, I need to figure out his weapons anyways. Looks like he's 2 weapons, or is that... Yeah, I need to back out. Damn it. Okay. You have a 2-handed weapon, which makes sense. We're going to move this. Give it to you. Good God. Equip it. Thank you. Alright. I'm going to swing over to him. What is this? We're good with that. We're good with that. Resistance to might, resistance to constitution. Okay, I'll let you keep that. We're going to give you this. Give you that. Give you that. Honestly, a lay of hands isn't great for you. Let's give it to her. Intelligence and power surge. Honestly, yes, that is actually really good for him. Good God. Okay, you use a poleaxe, so...
Need something?
What was it? Mechanics pump and insight and barrack blow. This guy, poleaxe. See, he doesn't even have the... Cool with that. Alright, mechanics. Insight once more. And we're going to give you 2-handed style. One more time. Mechanics. We're going to pump up your streetwise. And then we're going to give you... That's not going to help. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. That might help. I'm leaning on thick-skinned. No, no, no. Could give you this. No, that's super... Yeah, we'll keep the 2 that you have. So it's either going to be... Yeah, we'll just go with thick-skinned. Boom, done. Alright, now that I know what the hell I'm doing here. Jeez. Sorry that took so long. Okay, we want to do that, 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 that. And then... Oh, wait, no. Better way to do this would be to do... You. There's 2. Only needs 2. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Because his chance each only require 2. Yes. Alright, that's the way to do it. Gotta make sure he chooses that though. And he gets second wind. I should pump some points into that for him. And now he has this. Yeah, he's gonna be a fun character to play.
Wonder what pause.
Let's talk to him. He doesn't have much to say. Interesting. I wonder if this is a bad idea to take him with me. No worries, I was deep into sucking. What? Sucking trash. Oh god. I didn't see the trash. Oh, I could ask you the same question, man. What? Hilarious. Oh, goodness. That was great. I want to let me open my journal. Or anything. I'm playing Recycle. Oh, okay. Hilarious. Still not letting me open my journal. So let's
I don't know
save.
how you and the
And then we'll load. The belly rub. Oh, he's sleepy boy. I'll give him gentle rubs. I'll just give him some gentle little loves. Love rubs. Thank you, Dre. Fair. Oh, he almost just fell off the bed. Easy, buddy. I'll leave you alone.
Right.
Alright, can I open my journal now? I can. Good. I gotta remember what the hell I was doing. Oh, I forgot to talk to Kana. More belly rubs for the Steely boy. No journal, just rubs. Yeah. I think I'm gonna leave him be for the rest of the night. He's so tired. Any more belly rub redeems, I'm just gonna hold until the next stream. Because he's passing out. He's tired. Yeah, I'll wait until the morning and I'll give him that. I'll wait till the next stream. We'll keep a tally because I wanna let him rest. He looks real tired.
Have you got any leads on that mad old goat yet?
I appreciate it, Trey. I really do. That was your last bit? Okay. No, I do appreciate it very much so. And Steely appreciates it too. But he needs to sleep. Here's the journal. Khan flips through Oswald's journal, then stops and looks up at you, eyes wide. Someone has hastily scrawled the broken crown symbol of Wodica across the last page. Khan mutters to herself. She traces the symbol with her finger and frowns.
Oswald, you really stepped in it now, haven't you? Getting mixed up with Woodikins? You damned old fool. Where could they have taken him?
She chews on her lower lip with uneven teeth and mutters to herself. You must have sailed through half the Deadfire to get to Neketaka. Anything catch your eye?
Not really. To be honest, I spent most of the trip out from Defiance Bay, bent over the bulwark, giving Andra a taste of my innards. I hate boats.
You and me both. No.
Damn.
No.
If only I could find that captain who gave us passage to the Deadfire. Bet he'd know. Wait a tick.
She blinks,
When our ship
remembering.
near Neketaka, the bosun told me about a weird temple on an island in the Karatapu Channel, southwest of the city. She wouldn't tell me what it was for, though. Got real spooked when I asked.
Oh yeah. Alright. Thank you, Dre. Next stream, I'll definitely... No, just redeem it next stream or when he wakes up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's, the start of the next stream, I'll make sure that we give him lots of belly rubs and while everyone's getting on board and give him a big treat. Yeah, he's a good boy. He deserves it. Oh, sleepy boy. Weird temple. Sign me up.
Go take a look then and let me know what you find.
She marks the location on your map
With
with
any
a
luck,
flourish.
you'll catch the old goat there in one piece, and we'll both leave here with some weight in our purse.
Hell yeah. I can pause belly rubs, FYI, just treats. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah. Pause the belly rubs and then treats will redeem at a later date. Yeah. Which I'll be on tomorrow night, so we'll just do it then. Thank you. You can't pause belly rubs. Really? Interesting. Why is that? Persephone at the hole. Northern alleys of Queen's Berth. That's very high level. Quest, we'll deal with that later. Alright. On to the next section. I don't know, but I'll do what I can to make sure points are returned. That's alright. I mean, it's pretty late. I doubt we're going to get too many more at this point anyways. I'll look into it tomorrow, though, for sure. Alright, do I go to the gullet, or do I go to... Ooh, there's a sacred stair, too. All kinds of options. Looks like you don't have anything interesting to sell. Except, what is this? Upgrades the cabins of the captain to be more luxurious. A pen created to house all of the extra pets that can't be taken. Oh, that's so cool. I don't need it just yet, but I'm definitely going to be buying that at some point. That's freaking awesome. Neat. Alright, let's go to Pericles first. Next stream, spam rubs again, Dre. I'm telling you, just kill them and get it for free. I can't kill that person, even if I wanted to. Oh, God. You do make me want to play a frickin' evil Baldur's Gate run, though. I'm telling you. Oh, this place isn't nearly as big.
Why, hello. Could Steely at your service.
She sets down her pruning shears and looks you up and down with a
Nice
warm
to see
smile.
a friendly face. Too few of us chance the voyage south. I can tell that you're new to the Deadfire. Maybe you're still getting your bearings? Some of my herbs can help with seasickness or worse afflictions.
What makes you think I got here recently?
It's nothing personal. You just have that taking everything in look about you. Give it time. It'll pass.
She reaches to brush a curl of fur behind her ear. So what brings an herbalist to Pariki's Overlook?
Money is the obvious answer, but I don't think that's what you're after. Yes, I'm an herbalist, but I also pride myself as a florist. I think the city liked the idea of putting a flower shop somewhere visible. It's ostentatious, really. Probably the same reason why we have a magic shop next door. Pariki's Overlook is a great big splash of culture and innovation, there to show travelers that the Huana are ready for the world at large.
She shrugs. Well, let's see what you got for sale. I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy here. That's actually pretty good. Is it worth the money? Alright, and then just a bunch of ingredients. But, ooh. +1 dexterity, 2 alchemy. The lady that needs the alchemy does not really need the dexterity. It's probably not worth nearly 2 grand. I'll pass. Should do an evil run on Path of the Damned. Wild.
I'll get it open. I've got it.
Arcana spawn. A couple random other items. Leather armor and a broad-rimmed hat. You already know what I'm gonna say to get it. Oh gosh. Oh, look at all these plants. Why is there an imp just hanging out? That's awesome. The dark cupboard. This will be entertaining.
Suspicious apples. Lets you see 3 seconds into the future.
Hilarious. These exotic spices sting your eyes when you lean in to examine. Ooh. Ooh, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Get it quick. Nope. Whew, that was close. God.
On it.
There we go. Got me some oil.
Nice and slow.
Shop imp, greetings.
This imp mutters something dark and hateful under its breath. It regards you with narrow, wandering eyes and flared nostrils. I feel like this is a shop just for you, Dre. What was that?
Buy something.
He makes a rude gesture toward the shop's wares. Why are you so hostile?
Hostile? It's just imp.
He bares his teeth and hisses to emphasize the point. He aims a fearful glance towards Facina and lowers his voice.
And is sad.
His expression falls. New sags, wrinkles, and edges grow
Facina
definition.
spends too much time away from shop, leaving me to fend for self. His bad enough master won't let me leave stupid shop.
So you're not angry at all, are you?
It's complicated. Kids think we have 2 big emotions, angry and happy.
He smacks his lips and stumbles on the longer, more
But Kid
nuanced
can't
words.
Smell imp spray, jovial spray, melancholy spray, creative spray, imp spray all over everything.
That. To accentuate the point, a little puff of foul-smelling effluvia wafts out of an orifice that was not evident a second ago. Why do you think Facina spends so much time away?
She hates her work, hates Archimere, hates me. Reason enough.
He counts on each finger, then balls his claw into a fist.
Go on.
Alright,
I
back to
don't
my other
care.
questions. He gestures for you to hurry. Show me what you got for sale. I love this. This is great. I don't get why those would be so expensive. All the scrolls. Holy crap. Hello. Quarterstaff. Great damage. Great damage. Holy crap. Plant ability power levels. Plus 10 accuracy with fire attacks. Oh shit, that's a really good scimitar. Wow. Holy crap. Plus 5 all defenses against spells and grants spell cache. Summons a random scroll into an empty quick slot at the start of combat. The scroll disappears when combat ends. The creator of this belt realized that organization is necessary for a healthy, fulfilled life. In an effort to organize her ever-growing supply of arcane scrolls, she needed a safe, secure place to keep them. Considering the sheer volume of scrolls in her admittedly hoard-like collection, the safe place needed to be essentially infinite in size, but small enough to be handy. A few experimental enchantments later, she created just that. One by one, over the course of many weeks, she tucked each and every scroll she owned into the folds and loops of her Spellkeeper belt. Unfortunately, the scrolls never seemed to come out of the belt in the same order she put them in. In her opinion, this seemed a small price to pay for the peace of mind afforded by a well-organized home. That's amazing. I'm buying that. There are some great items in here. Gwyn's Bridal Garter. Plus 1 Constitution, resistance to dexterity afflictions. Wow. I'll get that. Very cool. That was a lot of money to spend for 2 items, but absolutely worth it. So, you, sir, are going to wear that. And you, you're going to get that. Pierce armor and slash armor. Who just doesn't have a belt? You don't. Okay, cool. Poor imp, you should put an end to his misery. If there was ever someone I was going to kill, it'd probably be him. The horned bones of a godlike... The plaques simply read, shoplifters beware without context. Hilarious. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is that creature creator thing. Oh, man. What the hell? It's called the Critter Cleaver. Okay. Well, yeah. Gonna ignore that for a little bit. Whoop. God damn it. Alright, so we're gonna wait over here. Grimoire of Vaporeous Wizardry. Damage causes an interrupt, grants extra spell casts. That's why some of them are so expensive. I didn't even see that before. Some of them have additional bonuses. Oh, I almost just got caught stealing that. Alright, while these guys are floating near me. What is this? Exceptional shield? So 4, 2 would be 10, 4 would be 8. And he gets the bonus, but it doesn't have the other thing, so... yeah, we'll sell that. This... we will absolutely trade out with you at this point. Sell those. Yeah, okay, so that's why. That's why it's different. Different spells, but this one has damage causes an interrupt and grants extra spell casts. So that's better. And then... oh, hell yeah. That's better too. +2 armor rating. Fuck yes. So that goes to you. Even though that makes you look ridiculous. Take that off. Alright, cool. Automatically remind me of Pal World. Kind of, yeah. That you can like sacrifice and mix up your animals and stuff. I haven't actually played Pal World yet, but I mean, I hear really good things about it. I'm gonna go to bed in a bit. I have school. Yeah, same. I don't have school, but I'm gonna get up or get off in 5 minutes because I'm getting sleepy, and I know he needs to sleep. He's sitting there staring at me with his eyes open. He's pissed off. Dang, I could have gotten that if I was over here.
Finished.
Still got it. Whee!
I got nowhere else to turn. Stonehill is going to kill me.
Don't drag me into your mess, Bertenno. Not again.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with that. Madiko!
Jeez. What I'll do is I'll finish this room, because there's not much left to do in here. See, this is what I'm talking about. Remember the other day I said, like, oh, this is what I do? Like, well, I'll just do this one thing. No, I'll do this one extra thing. Oh, this thing won't take too long, and then I'm on for another hour.
Salutations. Do you wish to hear your fortune?
The puppet in the box cocks his head to the side and stares at you with a vacant expression. He taps the metal coin slot expectantly. What's your story? This is
I
like
got on
this is
Archimede's
cool.
bad side and didn't exactly survive the experience.
Oh, this is an
You're
actual
not really
person.
supposed
Holy
to
hell.
Chat with customers.
He taps the coin slot and winks at you. And do the Hawana have any problem with Archimere holding you here as a
The queen is
slave?
too pleased at having an archmage at her disposal to care.
His hinged mouth twitches in
I
a
can't
sad
blame her.
smile.
The Juana have got it rough. We all need coin in the end.
I wasn't even aware it was possible to bind a soul to this type of contraption.
How about you get yourself over to the Animance's Tower in the Sacred Stair then? No need to gawk at me.
Fair, my bad. Do any of your fortunes actually come true?
Sure, all the time.
He stares at you unblinkingly, daring you to call him a liar. Well, I had other questions. Give me my fortune. I'll play along. The puppet's eyes close and he steeples his fingers. You hear gears whirring and clicking inside the box. His eyes reopen, this time with an
I see
amber
a fork
glow.
in the road. There's a statue of a human. Someone in robes. Take the left fork. If you go right, it could get ugly. Don't ask me why. I can see no more. Unless you give me another pyre.
Interesting. We'll just leave it at that for now. See what happens. We know. Whoop. So that's behind her. I'm not going to be able to steal any of that. Definitely steal this. That one's over here. Not like there was anything expected anyways. And we'll steal this. Same. Let's talk to her.
That flaccid pazzo.
This young wizard clutches the countertop, looking as if she's either going to vault over it or snap it in
You
half.
had none of that, huh?
The imp mutters to himself in a dark,
That's
guttural
what I
tone.
thought. What am I going to do? Think, Fascina.
She grabs a fistful of her hair and sighs. This might not be a good time. Oh, looks like your customer forgot to pay.
Very funny. Berteno just took Rokawa's fingers, which is no joke to me. He must have wanted to raise some fast coin. Arkemir will flay me alive over those damned gloves.
Fascina cradles her brow and groans. It's strange that the constructs didn't attack him for stealing.
Is it strange? I don't know. Go consult Arkemir's grimoire if you're that curious.
Flustered, she finds any excuse to look elsewhere. Why are the gloves so important?
You do not know Arkemir, do you? He is as cheap as a Wodican clerk. Whatever he loses from those gloves, he will take out on me. Somehow.
What aren't you telling me?
Not that it's any of your business, but Berteno used to spend a lot of late nights here.
Fascina coughs into her fist and avoids eye
I got into the
contact.
construct's guts and marked off Berteno as a safe visitor so they would not attack him. And before you ask, no, I will never do this again.
She crosses her arms resolutely. Why does he need the money?
He said that he's in debt to a Rautayan captain by the name of Hamuto Stonehill. By all accounts, a deadly serious man.
Well, I'll let you know if I happen to find him.
Kindness, considering this is not your problem. I do not know where Berteno fences his goods, but he mentioned an appointment at the Bra Citadel docks.
Fascina bites her thumbnail and glares at the door, seeming to wish it would burst off its
Hamuto
hinges.
Stonehill must be as dangerous as he sounds, or else Berteno wouldn't be so panicked.
Well, show me what you have for sale. Yeah, Are we doing this one mission, or are we just saying that? Supposedly finishing this mission, but this is Locke. No, I legitimately am just going to see what she has for sale, and then I'm going to head upstairs, but once I get upstairs, I'm going to save, and I'm going to call it there. Just so I know where I'm going to be during my next stream. How do I target a specific person? Go on. Oh, compare. Right. Not you. I wanted to compare his item, but I guess I can't do that. Oh, she just has the same stuff as the imp. But let me put this to the test here. Okay, no, that one doesn't have additional effects. Neither does that one. Why the hell are these so expensive then? What the f... Do they have spells I wouldn't get elsewhere? I don't get it. Weird. Very, very weird. Alright. Sell, sell, sell. Sell all of you. Alright. There's that. Thanks for my 2,000 back. Head upstairs. If I can target the damn thing. And that'll be it. So at least another 15 minutes. You guys are starting to know me so well. See, this is such a small room now. I'm done. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I appreciate you both. And all my lurkers, I appreciate you guys as well. Anyone that's catching this on YouTube, please join the Discord so you get to see the upcoming streams, so you don't have to keep watching the backlog. You get to have all of our silly conversations with us, and you know, as usual, follows and subscribes and all the fun stuff are always appreciated. Remember to start with rubs. I absolutely will. 100% I will. Sweet dreams, my puppy boy. Alright, much love everyone. Have great nights all around. I saved, right? I'm gonna save again.